That too close?
No, that's like perfect.
Okay, cool. You said it's supposed to be like this far away, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a fistful of vengeance. Right?
now where I was going.
Yeah. Oh, I know where you were going. Sorry.
Ooh, damn.
It clicked.
How hard did I slam on the brakes right now? Yo, you already know that. You know what? Just go ahead and let them know where we're going.
Where are we going?
Where are we going with a fistful of vengeance?
I ain't even say nothing. I don't know what y'all talking
No,
about.
he was because I said fistful of vengeance, and he was like, "Oh, that's not where I was going."
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to Trader Without a Radio. This is the Howard Stern edition of the show. Apparently. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? Hey,
pretty
how you
good.
doing over there? All right? Look a little red on that side of the table.
Threw off my whole shit.
I know, it
like-
threw off the whole rhythm. All right, let's
Well, I mean, I was going like this in front of the mic, and Renee's like a fistful of engine. I'm like, oh, okay.
engine. Goddamn.
wow, you got engine fist.
Your pistols are going.
Okay. See, there you go.
Yeah, see?
Yo, welcome to another episode of Trader Without a Radio. If you've never listened to us before, good luck. No, but
the
if you
force be
have,
with you.
yeah. But if you have, you already know how it goes. Trado.
Me? Oh, Renee?
Him.
I don't know if you wanted me to...
We gotta like time that. Like,
I didn't know if you wanted me to say it or if you were going to just point at me and say
I
it.
don't know. But what do you like to do?
I mean, as long as we pick one, I'm good.
And as always, we have a very special guest joining us for the second time this month. Bam, 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 bam. What up, Gio? How you doing, man?
Good, man. It feels good to be back, man. I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
feel like a homecoming, man. I like this.
Yeah,
No,
you know,
I like how we managed to have one guest on, like, back to back almost, but yet we still changed the set in between.
So the people that saw the last episode, they're
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, what the fuck is the new
What
podcast?"
just happened?
Yeah.
You know,
Yo,
it's funny because it reminds me of like my youth. Because when I was the first class ever to go to Unity,
Ooh, okay.
and then I was the first class ever to graduate from Unity, and the first class to ever go to freshman center.
oh shit! So,
So-
you've always gotten new
Yeah.
shit.
So
Yeah.
I'm like almost the first time to be on this one. So I'm like, damn, Gio,
Damn.
feeling special back in. Coming back home to Cicero/Berwyn. It feels
There you
good.
go, man. It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been like
always a homecoming.
about
Feels like
40
coming home.
Yeah.
See, but then the problem is after freshman center, you get slapped in the face and go to East.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a fucking rude awakening.
If you're listening to us from out of
Out of
town,
Cicero?
out of
yeah.
the Cicero area.
Yo, you go from like driving a 2020 like
Bentley.
Bentley to driving a 89 like
Camry.
Camry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that was close.
Nah, see, I didn't mind Honda. That's actually a nice car.
What was your first car?
Okay. Oh, you know my first car.
I know, but I'm doing it for the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
you were there.
Hey,
You
you
were
remember
there.
my first car?
You were there.
Oh, bro, that's like an icon. Like,
Yeah.
that's a staple in my like youth.
Yeah,
Your
not
minivan.
only yours though. A lot of us is a staple.
It's a little gross.
So my first car was a '97 Dodge Caravan.
Nice.
I named her Mystique because she had the color of the Mystique from X-Men.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so I named her Mystique. A lot of people didn't get that.
You know what's crazy? Like fast forward, Kendrick puts out this album, right? Good Kid, Mad City, and in the song he talks about stealing his mama's caravan. So he's talking about driving the caravan,
Right.
And I could envision it because I'm picturing Gio's caravan.
You guys in the caravan.
Bro, so dope, so dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was my first
A
car.
lot of albums were played in that van.
Yeah. Oh God, a lot of my mixtapes were made in that.
A lot of his mixtapes.
Bro, damn! If you listen to Gio's last episode, yeah, he still didn't make money off of those mixtapes.
Hey,
yeah.
why you gotta put salt on the wound, man?
Bro, it's tax.
Renee didn't even say it.
Shit.
He was
I
thinking it
know.
though.
I
He
was
was thinking
thinking
it. He was thinking it.
It was like mixtapes.
Man, and
You
if you
mean that
didn't,
not money making? No.
right? You mean the?
He brings out $200. Like, yeah, this
Look,
is what I made.
Well, I still have money from that. No,
I found the money I had before.
I never spent it. I just kept second to this.
Damn. Yo, yeah. So if you listen to the last one, we could talk about a bunch of shit that Gio said in the past. But today, I want to move forward and talk about this bracket that Gio brought to us. So you wanna go ahead and introduce the bracket?
Yeah, so everyone at this table is really hardcore into hip hop. And we are also hardcore into sports. So we're like, how do you bring that together? By doing a March Madness bracket of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. Now, before we get into this list, Trader Without a Radio and Gio want to say that we did not do this. We found this bracket on Reddit. there's albums on here that we also believe should be on here, should not be on there.
Agreed. Yeah.
So don't come and attack us. Be like, how come you didn't put this album on there? Like, I feel you.
Yeah, because prior to shooting this, we were like, oh, I messaged him. I was like, yo, but what about this album? Like, why isn't it, you know?
Yeah.
And then he was like, yo, let's just go with whatever we found online.
Yeah.
So if you don't mess with half of these albums, I'm sorry. We could come on the show. We'd love to have you and bring your own albums.
Yeah.
Bring your
Yeah,
album.
that'd be raw.
We'll redo the bracket real quick.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm down for that. But yeah, man, let's get into it. You know, on this show we fucking love brackets, so like this is perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, Renee, go ahead and pass out the study guides.
All right. Take one and pass it down.
Well,
No.
Raquel back?
when you
Wow.
shout out to Raquel too.
Making us do math.
I know. Look at that.
Even though that was our idea.
God damn. All right, guys. Just so you know, there's a shitload of Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the album the bracket onto the screen real quick.
Yep.
Look at all those albums. Like, how are we?
Look at those.
Look at those.
There they are.
It's a lot of time.
And mind you that we brought it down. Like it was like what, like maybe like double the albums on the original one I sent you.
Damn.
So we really went
condensed.
This is
it.
like a
condensed it, yeah,
condensed
thank you.
version already.
yeah.
It's so much you couldn't even find the word for it.
Exactly, dude. That's how big it was.
That's what she said.
Got him.
So yeah, man. I guess you want to go ahead and start this, or should we have some background? I don't even know how to tackle this beast.
Should we do one from like? Because remember how one has like the 90s and the thousands and the
Yeah.
So should we start with like recent or the oldest?
I think we could bounce around.
Okay.
What do you think, Renee?
Let's go recent oldest. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll just jump back and forth between the brackets.
Dope. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it. And hopefully you could follow us at home if you have
A printer that you can take a screenshot of the image.
freeze frame that clip. No, but I'm saying like if you haven't listened to any of these that we're talking about, just go on to like Spotify, like where you're listening to us.
If I can make a quick side note, I was having a rough week at work, and luckily I was able to find a lot of these albums that I never heard before, and it made my week so much easier.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're having a rough one and you're like, oh, this week's gonna suck. Look at some of these albums; they're really good. I recommend them, even ones I never listened to.
Some of these are gonna want you to like make you rob a bank and like
Wow.
Yeah.
sell a bunch of like crack rocks.
Right. Make bad decisions and be
Yeah.
glad. No.
But yeah, no, let's get into it, man, and follow along at home. So yeah, let's do it.
For sure.
All right.
You want to hit?
I'm
set
starting
it
it
up?
off?
Yeah.
All right.
Just read
So
out
this
the
is your
matchup.
show. This is Gio without a radio today.
You know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
We also got a G.
Surprise!
Certified G.
All right.
Damn.
So do we want to start from the top or start from the bottom? Or like legit from 2010, 2018?
You can start from the top.
Yeah.
Start from the top? Okay. Oof. Okay, never mind. I
He
don't
was
want to
just,
start.
trying to avoid that
All
one.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take that G back, man.
All right, so the first two albums are Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent or The Chronic 2001 by Dr. Dre. I didn't expect it to be this hard from the get-go. I'm scared. I don't want it.
Like, I'm done. I don't want to be here.
I want to go
anymore.
home.
Yeah, that goddamn. All right, I think I can start.
All right.
All right, cool.
Yo, I'm gonna go Get Rich or Die Trying. Fuck that. Like,
Damn, dude, you're not even going to try to...
You know what? Same thing. Sorry. You
yeah,
go
sorry,
next
Joe
round.
next.
God damn, really?
All right, look, honestly, bro, like the Chronic. Don't get me wrong, it's an iconic album. Like
I mean, I get picking 50. I might have leaned that way too, but like, you're not just going to respect The Chronic?
but the thing is, like, Dr. Dre has so much music out. Like,
The man only has 2 albums.
no, but not his music. I'm talking about like he's the reason Get Rich or Die Trying is even available. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I love Dre for everything he's contributed rather than his own pieces of work.
Well, he didn't even write most of his stuff. Like,
There you go.
Who are you trying to help?
Hurt Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Chronic.
bro, you just dissed the fuck out of Dr. Dre right now.
Well, he knows it. We all know it.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch
That's
Straight Outta Compton. You'll know it.
That's true.
You'll feel it. No.
You'll
Right.
feel it. All right.
So, I mean, personally, Get Rich or Die Trying was more of my era, I guess you could say. Not even era, because I was a little ass kid,
Yeah.
you know, but like, I listened to it more, and that was more genuine for me, rather than going back to Dr. Dre stuff and trying to like catch up.
Okay.
I mean, but what do you think?
So, I mean, I feel like I grew up more on The Chronic. Cause there's so many bangers on that, like da 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 da. It's the
mother-
motherfucking.
Dogg.
And then
No,
Eminem's
I'm not helping out.
Eminem's lyrics on how he thanks Dr. Dre for everything, how everyone else fell down, but Dr. Dre like picked him up and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you." Like with just
Yo, but Eminem's lyrics on "Patiently Waiting" though.
these cowards fuck with the round buildings and then hit ours. God damn
Yep.
it, man.
I'm just saying.
You have this man just
I know.
killing himself
Right.
inside.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Chronic. I can't do Dre like that.
Ooh,
He
okay.
just
Damn.
Exhibit was on that. Snoop was
was.
on that.
And this is like the like Pimp My Ride exhibit. This is like the
this
dope.
is like fucking.
This was
straight up
still
gangster
hardcore
This
exhibit.
is hardcore exhibit, not like I didn't pop that collar for you, player. No, this was like I will stab you and your mama.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
And then pop your collar.
yeah, then
No.
pop your collar
And then
and be
pop
like,
your collar.
you passed. So I'm going Chronic, man.
All right, Renee, you got
Just
the
pimp your
tiebreaker.
life. No. Yeah, so I wasn't kidding. I was gonna go with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh, so I was arguing for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to Trade Without a Radio, where we argue for no reason.
That's the story of my life.
Basically for the same reasons as what Trado said. And you made the same argument, that you growing up you heard songs from Chronic more. So that essentially the same thing. It just shifted a few years.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, if we were like in our 30s, like 35, almost 40, that shit would be super different, Like,
Dude, I just turned 30 and Chronic 2001 is my shit. So what you trying to say, bro?
Damn.
all right, going into look, man. Let's not discuss numbers here. Let's just. Oh, honestly, wait. You didn't turn 30.
I just turned 30.
Now I'm not telling you how old you are.
I know.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Happy birthday.
I know.
No.
Bring out that G. No.
Really?
Damn, that's dope.
I'm really
dude.
gonna be upset if there's not a G at the end of this podcast. I'm gonna be very upset.
Hey, can we make that happen?
No,
Yo, hit a Babel,
Wow, let's make it happen right now.
right?
All right. So next one, where do you want to go?
Yeah. So next up, we have the College Dropout versus the Black Album. Now, this is like a Rockefeller head-to-head. I mean, dude, you got like the fucking the mastermind teaching the fucking I don't know, Padawag or what?
Padawag.
Padawag?
Bro. Padawag.
Fuck? No, we're talking about music. We're not.
No.
You want to say polywog?
I know. I
Fucking
should have
wine
used something
school
else.
lessons?
I should use something else. But yo, College Dropout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Iconic. Like you can't. That is like the Kanye West album to like put a staple in hip hop. Versus the Black Album. Now, mind you, Jay-Z has a shitload of albums. 13 actually, maybe. Yeah, 13 studio albums.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm going with you. I'm College Dropout all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was gonna go College Dropout. So
Yeah.
I feel like I got to go first on one of these.
yeah, you definitely
sorry,
have to go
Renee.
first, Renee.
He's here too.
Right?
Same reasons though.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
College Dropout.
College Dropout.
That was easy.
It's gonna get harder when we can't fucking steer away from Kanye's albums.
Yeah.
All right, you want to hit this next one, Renee?
All right, same bracket, right?
Yeah.
So we got the Blueprint versus this one. I was confused at how to pronounce actually.
It's
Mad
Mad Villainy.
Villainy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been saying that wrong this whole time.
What were you saying?
Mad Villani.
Mad Villani.
Like
Sounds like a
stripper.
grandma.
Yo, wait, a stripper grandma?
Like a stripper, like
grandma
down,
stripper.
down south. Like
Oh,
you go
yeah.
down south, like here to coming to the stage, we got Man Villani.
Right? But then
There
it's
you go.
MF Doom's fucking lyrics while she's dancing on stage. That's raw.
But yeah, so that's our matchup. Actually, I didn't really pay it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one kind of backwards. I hadn't listened to this Metal what?
Mad Villainy.
Mad Villainy. Your
I
pronunciation
fucked it up, yeah.
fucked me up because now I'm trying to read it the other way. All right, so Mad Villainy. I hadn't listened to that before, and so it was one of the albums that I heard leading up to this, and I thought it was really cool production, like audio wise. Like there was a lot of cool little things. I liked how like right off the bat, like the first track, it like oscillates between your ears if you're wearing headphones.
That's how I
Someone's
listen
never
to it.
listened to it in
Yo,
headphones.
car audio. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it goes back and forth. There's a lot of really cool audio stuff that goes on. But as I was listening to it, I got like halfway through and I was like, oh, I'm still hearing this. and so nothing from it really stood out to me. Like
Yeah.
the lyric that I remember the most was, "You don't touch the mic or what was it?
It has AIDS.
Because it has
Yeah,
AIDS."
yep. That's one of the lyrics. I was like, that's fucking weird.
That was like one of the lyrics that stood out to me, and that was like on the second or third track, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out that this fucking album has a shitload of tracks.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a big
I'm
ass
pulling it
album.
up. 22 tracks.
Yeah. It
Like
took me a while.
Yeah, that's one of those, like, you have to be on a road trip or something. Like, you can't be like listening to it while you're like studying. Also, because you're gonna miss out a lot of the lyrical like moments, you know. But yeah, dude, it came out in 2004. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a little bit more praise, like audio wise. Like it was cool that they were trying to do all these things like before it was really popular 10 years
Yeah.
later.
So you're going with
I'm going with the Blueprint.
just don't pronounce it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking
Dope.
Madam, my lady. No.
Adam Zeroni.
That was wrong. Oh, hey.
Right. Yeah, I agree with Renee 100%. I think the Blueprint is definitely. I mean, it's more of a go-to album because it. I mean, come on, like Jay-Z just rapping.
It's the Blueprint.
It's the Blueprint, like you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Blueprint on that one for sure.
Matt Villainy, I said almost the exact same thing Renee did before he got here, where it was
Damn.
like it has such a great concept, but it just fell short on like what he could have done with it. The sounds was cool, like his beats and all that was dope, but I just feel like it fell short compared to the Blueprint. So
Yeah.
I'm also going Blueprint.
Nice.
Dope.
That's cool to hear that you said almost the exact same thing.
I did before you got here. That's why I was like, was Renee spying on us, bro?
Yeah, I was actually just sitting outside. No, it was cold out
I was
there,
gonna
man,
say it was
but
cold,
it was
man.
worth it. It was worth it. No.
Do you want to go ahead and hit this next one?
Oh, this one's easy.
Wow.
So Marshall Mathers LP or God's Son?
Obviously,
Oh,
God's
man.
son.
All right.
Right, guys?
Can you name who's the artist on that album?
I'm pulling it up right now. Hold up. Oh yeah, of course. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you already. I'm gonna let you go ahead and.
Go ahead, Renee. You got this.
Oh, yeah. God's son, my boy. Why is he shirtless?
Because he's.
Why are you looking at his nips?
They're there. No.
Wow, I kind of feel bad that I didn't know it was Nas, but I didn't know.
Now that goes to show you, even Marshall Mathers LP. Like, if you've never heard of Eminem, you've definitely heard someone call him Marshall Mathers. You know.
Right.
Godson's like, I'm just going off the title, guys. Like, we're not even going into like the lyrical stuff yet.
God's
We're not.
sons, that's where we watched the Super Bowl.
That's what we had the bar, the fucking,
All-Star
but
game.
All-Star game. I was like,
yeah, Super
I wasn't
Bowl,
sure if
but,
you were going to correct
We
it.
watched the Super Bowl here. What are you talking about? I was just gonna roll with it too. No. Marshall Mathers LP. That album, bro, was honestly probably one of my first like introductions to hip hop. Like that was the way he was like swearing, and I was little, like swearing with him.
Yeah.
You know how many
Little
times I got
impressionable.
badass. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, not to knock anything off of like Nas's album, but
No, I mean, I just felt like Godson. He was just too preachy for me. Like, I get it. Like, tell me what your ideas and stuff, but you just felt like he was like, all right, look, sit down, Junior. I'm gonna tell you Jesus. Like, whoa, Nas.
Whoa,
like,
Kanye, whoa.
right? This is like pre.
Yeah, pre Kanye.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a debate. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, yeah,
All right, cool.
I love how we all just wrote it down and not gave like a straight answer to where we
Yeah.
were going.
Godsons didn't win.
All right, dope. Do you guys want to keep going down or slide over to the west?
You want to slide over into the bottom? Or,
Also,
oh shit! No, let's go to the top. I realized that the bottom was still pretty recent.
yo, just for our post production, I didn't delete any of the footage on the camera,
Okay.
so we gotta like estimate how much time we have.
Okay.
Yeah, just FYI.
All right. So we'll cut that out. Nah.
Yeah, so we'll fix it in post. No.
Chicka.
Yo, that's the beauty of podcasts. You can say anything, and like,
Right.
be like, yo, you'll fix it in post, but you never fucking fix it.
You
in
never
post.
fix it. There's
That's-
this
you will hear this.
motherfucker. No.
That's the dopest shit. Like,
All right, everyone, if you're listening, this is Trado's phone number. No.
wow, yo, fix that in post. No.
Wow.
Fix that in post.
Yeah, let's slide over to the west side real quick,
All right.
which is funny because it's definitely the east side. These are two New York rappers, but we got Illmatic versus Life After Death. So we have Nas going up against fucking Biggie Smalls. Like that? How? What? No, that's not even fair.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Again, like how we started off the Get Rich or Die Trying versus the Chronic. Like, how do you compare Illmatic versus Life After Death?
Yo, I want to know who wrote this.
Yeah,
Like-
because one of these teams was the 8 seed, the other one was the 1 seed. I'm
Yeah,
guessing Life
for
After
sure.
Death
Damn.
was the 8, Illmatic was the 1.
For sure.
So,
All right. Well,
all right, Renee, go ahead. What you got?
I knew it. Nobody knew. All right, so my answer's kind of straightforward, but I'm gonna go with Illmatic. Simply because when I listened to the whole thing again, leading up to this, start to finish, and it was like the exact opposite of what happened with Villainy.
Mhm.
I was entertained the whole time. Like I felt like I was actively listening, and like every story that just happened.
yeah.
You know, so it was really good, you know, lyrically, obviously, and like all the stories and such. But
He is
also,
a great storyteller.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
but also it was good in the sense that it just felt genuine.
Ooh. So you think Biggie's album was more like, I don't know, less genuine? Like you. Well, okay,
Well,
it's not a
like-
comparison though. You're not comparing it. You're just.
No, I'm just
basing
saying
it.
that it sounded genuine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. That's. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Nas in a nutshell, though. Like a genuine storyteller from New York. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Then you have
the
Godson.
ghettos.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Okay. So you're going.
shirtless? No.
You're going with Illmatic then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like whichever I choose is gonna be like, damn, bro, how the fuck do you know
Yeah.
like.
Right.
But personally, I didn't hit Illmatic till later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
But Life After Death, I remember listening to that, and I remember the album cover, like Biggie standing next to the freaking what is that, a hearse? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Where you put
He'll
dead
put it
people
in
in?
the coffins.
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me. I thought it was like a scary fucking movie or whatever. But yeah, looking at the track list, I mean, man, you got bangers on this, bro. Like you got
Yeah.
10 Crack Commandments. Like,
Oh,
yo,
dude, that's just.
fun fact about 10 Crack Commandments before we keep going.
You broke him? No.
No, never break the 10 Crack Commandments. But the voice for, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That 6, Drake sampled when he Six God, for
Oh,
Toronto.
six,
So
six, six.
666.
Yeah.
That's the 6 from
No.
I did not
10
know
Crack
that.
Commandments. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
dope.
cool.
Respect.
So fun fact. But
Yeah.
yo, you got Hypnotized. I mean, you have What's Beef? Like B.I.G., More Money, More Problems. Yo, I got to go with Life After Death.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
sure.
shit.
But if you go into Illmatic, I'm sure you could find bangers on that as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So that was a hard one.
All right, Gio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio, good
It's all
luck.
up to you now.
So, Illmatic, like Trado, I also heard it later in life.
Mm.
My favorite Nas album until I heard Illmatic was Nostradamus.
Ooh.
So when I told people I never listened to Illmatic, they looked at me like I was crazy, and I finally understood why when I listened to it, I was like, ooh, I was missing out.
You can't claim hip hop if you haven't heard these two albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Life After Death, though, I know that album like I know the back of my hand, and every song in there, and oh my god, going back to Cali, that's
Going
back to Cali.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of sorry if
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot
We're
of
gonna
bad
ruin some
singing.
songs for you guys.
There's gonna be a lot of bad singing in this.
Like,
Like-
God damn it, they ruined everything.
Yeah, like
hate 'em.
Like it's basically a love song to the West Coast, even though all the stuff that was going on. Tupac saying that he slept with his wife, that
Yeah.
he hates him, and talking all this after they were really good friends, and he still made a love song for the West Coast. So sorry, Renee, I'm
And
going
that-
Life After the Death.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn. All right. And that was big on like East Coast, West Coast was huge in that era,
yeah.
Like, I mean, sure, I was fucking 5 years old, but still, like,
Huh.
That
it
was,
was
like-
huge.
it was
No.
huge. And I remember some of it.
Huh. The impact that it had on my life.
The impact it had on my Pokemon cards, forget it.
Couldn't get any East Pokemon.
no,
Yeah, no, you really couldn't.
Yeah.
No. All right, so Life After Death. Oh, you guys can go ahead. No, I'm just.
oh, you want?
Oh, I was like, damn, you're like writing a shitload of stuff
Yeah.
over there.
Dear Biggie, yeah. This is how you
I wrote you,
impacted
but you
my
still
life.
ain't calling.
Wow.
Wow.
I left myself a picture and my home phone at the bottom. No.
See, there's a problem. He's like, this motherfucker has a pager?
Wow. This motherfucker's spitting. No. All right, next up we have the most iconic rap group. Me personally, I think it's the most iconic rap group. Wu-Tang's Enter the 36 Chambers versus Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Now it's crazy because you just did the Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
But then if you just close it up and do the Rockefeller, like that's pretty cool.
Got him.
Got
You
him.
know, it's funny. He got sued by a wrestler for doing that.
Diamond
Really?
Dallas Page?
Yeah.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
knew it.
What?
I am impressed you
How did
fucking
you
knew
know
that. Good shit, Trado.
Bro, I had
Dude,
to
I
redeem
am
myself.
impressed.
I had to redeem myself from last
Goddamn.
episode. Fucking
Yeah. This
talking
is
about John
legit
Cena.
Face
So you-
of shock.
You decided to like zero in and learn the names of one group of people, and it was fucking wrestlers.
Just in case. What are the odds of that too? Like,
That was fucking great, bro.
damn.
Respect.
Yo, Juan's gonna see this and be like, "Oh, that's that shit." No, I can't even say it.
That's
This
that
motherfucker's spitting.
I just pictured Juan like this whole hip hop shit, nothing. But then the one wrestling.
shit. That's that shit
Dude,
right there.
This motherfucker's spitting.
Shout out to Juan. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know they got sued, but
Yeah.
all right. So we got two iconic albums going head to head.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So,
Talking about he never goes first. I went first like 3 straight times.
All confident? Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take this.
I got this
all
one.
right, listen up. No,
Listen up.
no, okay. So I'm gonna go with Reasonable Doubt.
Ooh,
I legit almost spit out my beer.
damn.
I'm gonna go with it because when I was one of the other like 8 or like half of these, honestly, I had to listen to again. So when I was listening to it this week, Reasonable Doubt, it just in the same way that Illmatic sounds like a capsule of its time, like the audio quality and like just the production of it. Reasonable Doubt I felt was like the opposite. Like as I was listening to it, I was like, this could have come out yesterday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Like there's nothing, like old sounding about like the way that it's recorded or anything, or like the lyrics or the flow of the song.
yeah.
It just feels like it's recent, and it's not that recent.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's when you know you got a classic. When
Yeah.
like you could play it years later and it's like, yo, like Chance once said that about Kanye. He said, he said that about Kanye. He said bumping Kanye like it just came out.
Yeah.
Like you could play Reasonable Doubt and it feels like some new shit.
Yeah. And so that's why I would pick that, because even like I feel like all Wu-Tang songs, and it's probably just because that's their distinct style, but they all sound like they're made in the 90s,
Yeah.
They kind of have that production quality of
That like vinyl sounding.
like the vinyl sounding, like little
rawness.
static in the back. So like right away when you listen to it, it's like, oh, this is old.
Mm-hmm.
But when listening to Reasonable Doubt, you could be listening to it and someone who's never heard it is like, oh, this doesn't sound like it's old,
Nice, good shit. Gio, you wanna go ahead?
Yeah.
All right, they're about to tear into me,
I
guys.
know. So whatever he just said.
No, fuck it.
What? What?
So
What?
for the first time, I actually listened to Reasonable Doubt all the way through. I heard a lot of the songs before, but never all the way through. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Jay-Z. I don't.
Damn.
I do not.
Wow.
I would not put him in my top 10
Hold up. How does he wear Yankee hats and he's not a Jay-Z fan?
because I'm a Derek Jeter fan.
No,
That's
no, no.
why.
You know
No,
who
no,
Derek
no.
Jeter? You know who taught Derek Jeter how
How to
stop?
wear a Yankees hat?
No, that's cool. It's not like Derek Jeter was out there before, but whatever. We that's neither here nor there. Or Lou Gehrig
that's
or
good.
Babe Ruth, but whatever. So
Legends never die.
you know
Yeah,
who
I
taught
remember-
Babe Ruth how to swing a bat? That's right, Jay-Z. No.
Yeah, that's right.
You know who thought Benny the Jet how to run? It wasn't Babe. It was Jay-Z.
This is Jay
Bro,
fucking
right now when
Z.
you said Jenny the Jet, I thought you were gonna say, you know who taught Jenny Rivera how to sing? I was like, what? I bet you it was Jay-Z though.
Oh, it was Jay-Z?
Yep.
He don't even know Spanish, but he taught her.
Yep.
So sorry, yeah. So Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z went hard on this album. It made me respect him on a whole different level where I was like, dude, this is why people consider you one of the best. Like, this album was amazing. His song with Biggie, I felt like they were like going back and forth. Like, Biggie went here, Jay-Z went here. They were just going at it back and forth. And I was like, dude, I felt like I was watching like a sports game. I'm like, oh, they're going at it. This is crazy. And I was like really impressed by that album. I was like, man, Jay, this is why you definitely one of the GOATs.
Yep.
And then you got Enter 36 Chambers.
Oh my god.
This album, each song, you feel like you're listening to 7 different styles of rap. Everyone has their own different technique. And each song is gritty, hardcore, and it's like, it makes you feel the struggle, and it makes you feel like each lyric that comes out comes from their heart, and it's like, just the grittiness of that album where everyone's trying to be like. This album came out where everyone's trying to be pretty. Everyone's trying to be like look like pretty like Rick James and Prince. Where Wu-Tang just like hardcore gritty brought the East Coast to like that gangster rap where it's like this is gritty, this is hardcore. Not only does West Coast suffer, we suffer too. This is our pain. Listen through it and love it. And it's just 36 Chambers. Each song was just like in your face. So I'm going 36 all day, every day.
God damn. Okay, shit.
That was a good argument.
Damn, that was really good. You know, when you started and you were talking about Reasonable Doubt, I honestly thought that you were going to lean towards Reasonable Doubt, which was fine because I was thinking about it. Reasonable Doubt is like
even the album cover is fucking great.
Bro,
Like they look like a pimp.
Dude, he looks like a pimp. He has the top hat and like the cigar in his hand. But man, he has so many good songs. Like, bro, I mean, okay, aside from the good songs, like this is
aside from the good songs,
this is Jay-Z like before everything else, before like the new Jay-Z, before like
before Rockaware and Beyonce and all
before
that.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kanye was probably still on this
before Kanye. Nah.
Yeah, so like this is Jay-Z's like introduction, right? I mean, 1996 was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But man, I would take something like 36 Chambers over this only for the fact that you talked about the sound, right? The nitty, like gritty, like vinyl sound. You talked about like the lyrical flows and how it sounds like 7 different songs in one song. But what I loved about 36 Chambers was, yo, that shit was never heard of taking like a karate style, like
oh my
freaking,
god,
like the samples that they use and like the movie. It sounds like a Bruce Lee movie in a rap album. And at the time, like, no one was ever even thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah.
And they kept that throughout their whole career. Like, when you think of Wu-Tang, you think of Shaolin style. Like, you think of, like, swords.
Tiger
and you think
style.
of fighting. And yeah, exactly. Like, and then, but you also think of, like, blowing a dude's head off. And, like, like, that's so crazy. So I think just on that mere, like, style, I would take that over a Jay-Z album. Not even just Reasonable Doubt, any Jay-Z album really. Damn, I hope they don't go head to head. No, but yeah. So 36 Chambers was definitely, I would go with that one for sure.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
That was good.
Woo! I felt like I was at speech class, trying to convince the persuasive essay and shit.
You got a solid C. No.
Bro, that's fucked up. Poured my heart
Raquel's
into
watching
that.
this. D at best.
Grammar, horrible. Yeah.
And I teach math. Like, oh shit.
Damn.
Right? Fuck. All right. Next up. Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so
Want me to take this one?
yeah, go for it,
All
man.
right,
Because
cool.
I nah.
All right, so the next
Damn,
one
you just can't even say it.
is Tupac's first, I want to say his first Death Row album, All Eyes on Me, and Raekwon's first solo album, Only Built for Cuban Links. Now, I'll start it off if it's okay with you guys, Renee. I know you've been starting off a lot.
No, listen here.
Okay,
Nah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Listen here, man.
So again, this is I honestly didn't know who had this. This is the only album from this bracket that I had to listen to besides Reasonable Doubt that I had listened to for the first time. And as much as I like Raekwon, this felt like a watered down version of a Wu-Tang album.
Ooh.
Cause it felt like he brought like Ghostface, Method. He brought them into there, but it just didn't give me the full nitty gritty that I get from him in a Wu-Tang album in 36 Chambers.
All right.
So
Okay.
it really felt like a watered down Wu-Tang. I still loved it. I thought it was great, but it felt like watered down to me. And then you got All Eyes on Me. Tupac came
Todos
out
los ojos.
swinging like
All of them.
everybody can get it.
Damn.
Like everyone can get it, and everybody did get it. Like the man made 2 albums in one, and just like
Was it a double album?
huh?
It was a double album?
All Eyes on Me, yeah.
Yeah. Holy
Would
shit.
you say he gave him the business?
I would definitely say he gave him the business.
Damn. Yo. Put that on a shirt and sell
Yeah,
it.
he gave him the business.
Don't tempt me.
No.
No.
Yo, but yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me had not only did it have bangers, but it. So the thing about hip hop albums, I feel like they usually have one theme. Like for example, 36 Chambers is all about the struggle in the ghetto.
Okay.
And All Eyes on Me, he talked about partying. He talked about the struggle. He talked about like political stuff. And so the song, if you listen to it, Living in the Fast Lane with Casey and JoJo, where he's like,
Casey and JoJo.
we're like living in the fast lane, giving the cash lane, da da da. He was making a political statement against people that were talking crap about him in hip hop. They were using him as a defense for a murder trial.
Oh, really?
So he was coming at them in a love song.
Goddamn.
With Casey and JoJo.
Okay. Was
So-
it like in your face like message, or was it like hidden within the music?
It was a little bit of both because he mentioned them by name.
Mm-hmm.
He said the famous line where you try to like instead of trying to help an N word, you destroy a brother. So they were like systematically picking on Tupac.
Yeah.
Because there was a just to sidetrack a little bit. There was a murder in Texas.
Yep.
And this guy was getting pulled over and he shot a police officer and killed him. But he was bumping Tupac, one of Tupac's song, where one of the guys it wasn't even Tupac, one of the guys he featured said, if I get pulled over, I'm gonna shoot a cop. And
shit.
the guy said that I was so hyped up that I did it. So there's the whole defense. Yeah.
How fire was that album?
Right, bro. That shit was
the whole defense was that Tupac made me do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
the Eminem effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was so Tupac was like, that wasn't even my lyrics, and you guys are like trying to destroy me for it.
Right.
So we said it in this love song. So Tupac just came at you at all angles on All Eyes on Me. So as much as I love Raekwon and the Wu-Tang Clan, hands down All Eyes on Me.
Well, you convinced the fuck out of me. I'm gonna go with All Eyes on Me.
That's where I was
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Also, like, I guess I could talk about it later, but yeah, that damn. Nah, I'm all thinking about it
Right.
without trying to say it.
It's all right. You guys will hear it later. So then to finish out this side of the bracket, or this quarter of the bracket, we got Ready to Die and The Chronic.
Okay.
All right.
Now, don't get it confused with the Chronic 2001.
This Chronic 97.
No, 1991 or two.
92. 92.
Two.
92.
Two.
Is this the Chronic? Yeah, of course it's the Chronic, but like it's you know how like the Straight Outta Compton, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that scene where like Dre is driving and then he sees the Chronic billboard?
That's easy.
Oh, so Easy was driving, but then he sees the
Yeah.
Chronic billboard?
Yes.
That's the Chronic,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. And then the Chronic 2001 is the one with the green leaf.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah,
and the black
cover.
album.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, just for the viewers, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
You look at your trailer. You're looking out for the
Yeah,
viewers.
viewers.
They are your viewers, so look at
Yeah.
you.
Look at us.
Yeah, so
He's
responsible.
looking out for Juan. No.
Right? Waiting for that wrestling.
It never happened. I'm out.
So, I don't know. Who wants to start this one?
I mean, you haven't started in a while.
Yeah,
fuck
dude,
it.
you've been on the
Yeah.
bench.
I was thinking about that. I was like, you gotta tag him in.
Yeah, get in here, big guy. Get in here.
I mean, man, this. Well, I'll tell you what. The Chronic is in my vinyl collection. So I
The one
feel
Jesse
like,
got you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you never
Shout
traded
out,
it in?
No.
Okay.
Shout out to Jesse because I think it might still be wrapped. I got to go with the Chronic, man. I think, yeah, that's.
Can I just look at it? Oh, that's just so great. I mean, you could have just showed it to me.
No, you can touch
But
it.
man, I don't know. Like an album like that, I feel like
It's so good.
after NWA and after everything that happened, and I might be sourcing the movie, but like I don't know. I think it put Dr. Dre on a whole other like level,
Yeah.
production wise. Like you know,
Mhm.
and I know you said that he probably didn't write half of that shit,
No.
but still, like it's such a dope. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you think
I'm
about
gonna go
it,
with the
like
Chronic. No.
if you think about like movies, like actors don't write their lines, but they come across and they say it and they.
We could talk about that in a bit because I do have a bone to pick with that, man.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later then.
Yeah,
But
'cause, we could talk about it now actually.
Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean like that.
Save it for the next round.
All right.
All right, yeah. So we can try to get through this. I am also going the Chronic because without the Chronic, there'd be no Snoop Dogg. Did you guys know that Nothing But a G Thing was Snoop Dogg's first rap video?
Are you serious?
Yeah. So if you look at the video, he
Looked
never
like it.
once looked at the camera. He was so shy that he kept putting his head down, rapping like this. He would look
Really?
at it real quick and then put his head down because he was so shy. So if you
Damn.
really look at the video, it's it was his first video ever, so he was super nervous.
That's so crazy to think
Yeah,
about.
and that was before.
Yeah.
And he just had like a high top fade. He didn't even have the braids yet.
Right.
So yeah, so that's definitely that album just hits home with me. So I'm going with the Chronic.
We're good. Going with the Chronic.
Did you already write it down?
Yeah, I wrote
Oh,
it
okay.
down.
Okay.
I wrote it down when you were talking.
All right.
All right.
Damn.
So then, should we start with the bottom of the East?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I guess I'll take this one.
All right.
Man, fuck, this is hard. Okay, so Good Kid, Mad City. You know, Kendrick Lamar, amazing album. First official studio album of his.
Versus.
Going up against Section 80?
Yeah, Section 80.
Yeah, I was thinking 8. What the fuck?
8 Mile Road.
Yeah, because who wrote this? They put a fucking dot in here.
Hey, we all know that if I wrote this, you wouldn't be able to read it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Be grateful.
Good Kid, Mad City, first studio album versus one of his mixtapes, right?
Well, no, it's Kendrick Lamar versus K. Dot.
Ooh, that's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
That's immediately how I thought about this because I looked at it, I was like, well, that's not even. Oh, okay.
Okay, so then you go with like the upbringing or like the what would you call it?
Like I don't even like the
come up.
Yeah, the come up version, the
versus
underground
the-
version versus
Yeah.
the version that made it, I guess.
So this is pre and post Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn, that just made it so much harder.
Well, that's how I had to think about it to like even be okay with them being matched up in the first round. So that's just dumb. You're gonna eliminate half of one artist's work. But,
Yeah.
So with that, go ahead, Trado.
So Section 80, dude, even though it had bangers
thank
like
God.
ADHD and shit like that,
He actually took it.
yeah, like it had so many dope songs, like fucking the Ronald Reagan song on there. Like it was so
good.
dope. But Good Kid, Mad City was like a storyteller's. Like if you listen to like songs for the storytelling, that shit was so dope, man. Like from the voicemails of his parents calling him to like him in the caravan, like meeting up that girl, like getting jumped, you know, like all that shit. Like I used to listen to this with Julio and Ernie, and we would even like we knew the skits by heart too. Yeah, like yo K-Dot, you know, like, yeah, get in the car. But like,
Bro, snatch out that motherfucker.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. Yeah,
You gonna tell me, and then you gonna tell us where you from.
where your mama stayed.
Your grandma was there?
Yeah, like all that shit. So like, for me, Good Kid, Mad City was more impactful because that was like, damn, it had bangers left and right, and then like the storytelling and just the outline of the album was dope. Yeah.
Yeah. So full disclosure, with this bracket, this part of the bracket, I have only listened to 2 albums prior to this, which was Watch the Throne and Take Care. Other than that, I had to hear all these albums for the first time.
Oh, that's
like
dope.
I
So
thought
they're
I had
fresh.
listened to Acid Rap before, but I've only listened to like 3 or 4 songs from
Like it
them.
was the wrong album.
Yeah. So I
You were
apologize
listening to acid jazz, like a whole genre.
No,
of
I was
music?
just listening to my favorite song over and over again.
Oh wow,
It's just on repeat. I never
Yeah.
noticed.
right?
There's more than one song besides Cocoa Butter. Like,
There's a lot more.
so yeah, so a lot of these albums are fresh to me. But what Trado said about storytelling with Good Kid, Mad City, I was actually listening to the album while I was working out, and it really like got me in my groove and got me going.
Let me guess. You were doing reps when he's like, if Pyrus and Crips all got along,
Yes.
it probably got me down by the end of
Oh,
the
dude,
song.
I was doing burpees,
Oh, there you go.
and while that got me pumped, 'cause burpees are the worst workout ever. So I was doing those, and I was listening to that part, and I was getting it in. So I'm going with Good Kid, Mad City.
Damn.
He's giving those burpees the business.
I was giving them the business.
Renee, you want to try to change our minds, or do you want to go with Good Kid, Mad City?
Damn. No.
No, because I'm like right on the fence. So if you lean towards Section 80, like
Fuck.
that might, yeah.
That makes me want to make a better argument now. Well, here's the thing. No.
Listen,
Look here, son. I feel like you want to talk to my dad. Like, look here, son.
All right.
right?
Listen, Trado. No.
Go ahead. Now.
So with the distinction that I was talking about at the beginning, you know, you got your Kendrick Lamar and your K. Dot, and then how you mentioned this is pre and post Dr. Dre. So I think what we have now in Kendrick Lamar is great. You know, it's awesome, but it's not completely him. You know, because the fact that you can tell that there's such a shift between these two works when they're so close together means that, you know, he adapted into something that works better. But Section 80 is the last time that you heard him as his whole self.
Damn.
You know? So like there's no influence. Like if he thought it was a good idea, he was gonna do it, and that's it. Whereas now it becomes, hey, you might want to do this, but try to do this instead.
Because that's what the industry wants.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's not do this thing anymore. Let's do this instead. And so, even though they're both great, and Kendrick Lamar's great, since you were on the fence, I had to make that argument. So I'm gonna go Section 80 now.
All right, now we got a showdown. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's dope and all. But if you think
fuck
about
a beat. Nah.
Section 80, right?
All right.
Just like any other artist was trying to come up and like trying to, because he had music before this. Like
Yeah.
this wasn't his like very first one, but there is a lot of like passion in it, and like I get that, and I think that's dope. I like how you said that the industry wasn't influenced on him yet.
Right.
But if you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, came out in what, let's say 2000 like
16.
I was working at Best Buy when it came out, because I remember the van cover.
That didn't sound like any other album out at the time. Like, okay, so I put Kendrick with like the Drakes and like the Big Sean's and stuff like that, right? But if you listen to Kendrick, that album sounds like a mixtape. Like it still sounds like a mixtape to me because of the skits, and because like if I'm like in charge of a record company, I'm not gonna let you put a voicemail in there saying where the fuck is the Domino's at, like
Right.
like that's still to me that was like him like pushing to make it more like authentic, more like, yo, I want it to sound like a voicemail would in Compton, you know what I'm saying? But
Also, it was 2012, by the way. It was a lot earlier than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I know it was Best Buy like 2012, 13.
So with that, I still think Section 80 is amazing, and the music videos are low budget, like they're raw, like they're uncut. Damn,
You just like confused your.
I feel like you're just making it harder for yourself.
Yeah, you made it harder.
You're being
yourself
so
right
mad
there.
right now. We're just like, oh, like the pain, suffering.
All right, I'm gonna go with Good Kid, Mad City for
knew
sure.
it.
Yeah.
All right, good. I needed that one to win.
Wait, you got bets on this? What do you?
Well, you guys didn't place bets?
No.
Nah.
No.
My bookie is very.
So, sponsor is my bookie. No.
No, yeah, I was gonna go Good Kid, Mad City, but when Trado was sitting on the fence, I had to make an argument for Section 80.
Trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah,
Really?
so I
see
like
you.
pulled that one
So
out of my
dope.
ass.
That was a good argument though to pull it out of your ass. Respect.
No. All right, so now we got Acid Rap and Watch the Throne.
How's that even fair?
You want to go first?
No. Well, you already know where I'm going. Fucking acid rap all day, dude. I still listen to that like at least 3 times a month, like front to back.
Hey, I wonder if that sticker is still at Matter.
Oh, 100%. It probably still is. 100%. It probably still is.
Well, probably.
Yo, I don't even. I mean, if you know me personally, during that time, 2013, this scrawny kid from Chicago rapping fast, like, was the only thing coming out of my speakers. So I'm going with acid rap 100%. Not to knock anything off of Watch the Throne, because that was an iconic like duo album that I mean, Kanye and Jay-Z, like, that the concert was amazing, like, but acid rap takes it 100%.
All right.
So good luck. No.
I'll go with Watch the Throne,
Okay.
because I just feel like Jay-Z and Kanye mellow each other out. Where like you got a lyricist against a guy who just like is really focused on beat with Kanye.
Yeah.
And they were able to mellow each other out where it was like the perfect like coming together where I was just like blown with every song.
Mm-hmm.
And acid rap, much as I love Chance, I just felt like it didn't do it for me. As much as I love Chance and I love acid rap, it just didn't do it for me like Watch the Throne did.
What?
Every song on that album just went hard, and I was just like, the beats were hard, the lyrics were hard. I just couldn't take it.
Not gonna lie.
I was
like, what?
Yo, Gio, no. Two dudes. No.
Hey man, you ever been through Watch the Throne though? It takes it from me. As much as I love Chance.
Do you remember the first time listening to that Otis song? And then watching the music video with the big American flag in the back?
Oh, dude,
Dude, they
that intro.
customized a freaking car. Like, that shit was so raw.
Yeah, I Watch the Throne it was just too legendary for me to be like, I'm sorry, Trey. I feel like it's one of those times where like I'm offending you.
100%.
And I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Offending him.
which is crazy because you love Kanye and like you love Kanye so much.
Yeah, no.
And it's crazy that I'm offending you by picking a Kanye
By not
Jay-Z
picking
album.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no.
it's
Imagine how
kind
I
of
feel.
like
I
a
feel
Twilight Zone kind of.
Woo. Yo,
Trado
this
getting
is-
red and everything. And
This
it's,
is hard, dude. Like,
it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I
Yeah,
didn't think
no.
it
He
was
thought
gonna
this
be
was
this
gonna be
hard.
all fun and games.
I thought we were
Yeah.
just gonna like fly
Yeah, we're
by
fly
this.
through this. Yeah, it is. I have to make this a 2 episode. Jesus.
We might. All right, Renee. Where we at? Nah. I'm all nervous for you.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, because I don't want to answer that.
Because think about all the people that are
All
gonna
right.
watch this and be like, man, Renee done fucked up by picking
All
this
right,
album.
So here we go. All right, so the show is called Trailer Out of Radio, so I gotta go ask it. No,
I gotta go.
I didn't pay
Or
him
he's
to say
gonna find
that.
me in the parking lot.
I'm gonna get banned from the show,
I'll
Yo,
be
next
Renee
week-
from yesterday.
and that was Renee yesterday. It's just me now, your host with the most.
Trado without a radio.
Yeah. Trado without a Renee. No.
It's just TR. No,
Wow.
TY.
TY downside. No.
Oh shit.
Anyways, yeah, sorry, Trado. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch The Throne.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Bro,
So, a lot.
time out. Can I call in the lifeline? I'm about to call in someone that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I know you're gonna say Julio.
No, I'm going to say, can I call someone on your phone right now?
Bro, are you gonna let me argue
Yeah,
first?
go ahead.
Man, he has no
that-
respect for you, Renee. Don't
Nah.
take that. You don't need that. He has no respect for your opinion.
Bro, watch the Throne over acid rap? How? All right,
right.
go ahead.
So, I had a whole bunch of stuff ready to go, and I lost it all because of how of how crazy
Yeah,
your
dude, it's
reaction was.
intimidating. How
Bro.
fucking, how hot Trado is right now. Like I'm scared over here.
How? How, Sway? No.
Okay, so
Like,
I'm
I
gonna
want you guys
start.
right now to like watch Trado's face and how ready he is. I've only seen him just run a couple times in my
doesn't
life.
make sense.
So like
He's so
Gio
mad.
Go
said,
ahead. No, tell him. No.
I just can't. Trado's so mad right now. Oh shit.
That doesn't even make sense.
Oh, I can't right now. Renee, good luck.
bangers. No.
Next bracket, please. Bangers.
Yo, cut the tape. The, damn.
Boy, I can only get a few words out, so
Yeah,
I'm getting the
I know.
keywords.
Bangers. Kanye, I'm out.
Album
How? No.
Paris.
Ooh.
All right.
That was a
So-
banger. No.
Like Gio mentioned,
Nah, fuck you. How? No. I'm laughing, but I'm really like the.
This is one of those times where I feel like Trado's gonna have a psychotic break. He's gonna just
Fuck
like kill
you.
both of us.
I'm gonna pull a Kanye and be like, yo, I'm gonna let you finish. But acid rap definitely deserves a
You're
spot
using
on
a
this.
Kanye line to
I know,
protect
against
Chance.
Kanye. Doesn't make sense.
I'm about to lose my fucking pen. It's
All right.
provided by Guaranteed Financial.
Plug.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Poor Renee can get a sentence out.
I was serious about calling somebody too. Man.
All right. So, like Gio said,
You guys plan this? Yeah.
all right. Whew. All right. So every
You can't even say it because he knows he's wrong. You know?
No, because you, bro. Just the energy you emitting. I mean, I can feel it through the camera, bro. Your energy.
Nah, man. All right. No.
No, you are mad.
start to finish album, it's a fucking ride. You just get pumped up over and over again, like track after track. You think you're already maxed out, and then the next track drops, and you're like, "Fuck!" Like I'm hyped in a different way now. Like every song will get you hyped, but like no two songs hype you up in the same way.
Ooh. Okay.
And then
Wrong.
and then I know that Gio mentioned it a little bit. He got into it how like on Otis is like a perfect example of just when they're going back and forth on each other, and Gio was saying they like mellow each other out and they like meet in the middle somewhere, and it's weird because then when they do that on Otis, where eventually they start switching like every 2 bars, I think every 2 or 4 bars, one or the other, and it's just seamless. Like being able to do that seamlessly by itself is difficult, but then doing that with someone else and maintaining your own flow in the span of 2 to 4 bars. That's just ridiculous. And there's examples of them doing that throughout the whole album.
Yeah, there really is.
Yeah.
Not just
And-
Otis.
Right,
Yeah.
but Otis was just like the first example that stood out to me. And then even just if you were to measure like proportionally the reach or the impact, I'm pretty sure even if you blew up Acid Rap's numbers to the same exposure, it wouldn't have had the same amount of impact. Like, there's no way in hell that somewhere in Europe, not even in the United States, not even on this side of the planet.
Talking about Paris?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, there's no way that you would be able to play the same song 11 times in a row in a concert and people would go crazier than the last time before with any track that's on Acid Rap.
Yeah, that was pretty raw. Okay, but wait though.
Okay.
Nah. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
So that's
I was waiting for you to not let him finish.
I know, me too.
I was trying so hard.
He was like trying to talk, but he was like looking at
I
you
didn't
like,
want to be rude. Like I didn't want to like cut you off.
That also just plays into it, and just how, yeah, like how Gio said, you're just watching two people going back and forth seamlessly, and like every time the other one comes back harder.
All right. No, I agree with that 100%, right? But we're talking about two established artists that already have a following, that already have millions and millions of followers worldwide that love them, coming together. So that's like saying selling out a basketball arena if Jordan's going to go shoot a free throw. Like, they're going to come see him shoot one shot.
Okay.
You know? Now, try selling out that same arena with a AAU, like, freaking 18-year-old kid who you've never seen play before, right? Now, Chance the Rapper, like, before Chance blew up, before the big day, before, like, Coloring Book, you had one mixtape behind, like, under your belt, right? 10 Day. Now, Chicago, in the moment, was all about Chief Keef and, like, you know, the drill scene, right? Now, having this scrawny kid talk about drug-related raps to a platform that just knows Chicago for the drill scene, Kanye, and all that. Just Acid Rap just brought the whole world to turn to Chicago in a sense where it wasn't gun violence, it wasn't like raw shit, but it was so dope that you could play that with a live band and still play it till today. And that was what, 7 years ago?
yeah,
Yeah, it came out
give or take,
2013.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So I think with Acid Rap was such a big introduction to an artist that it could put up numbers like Watch the Throne. It could put up numbers like whatever J. Cole was doing at the time, or like Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? So I think the validation that it gave Chance was a lot more than what two established artists gave to themselves. But I mean, I already lost, so there's nothing I could do about that.
Well, to go back on your point about them being two established people, like how many times have we seen like collaborations that don't live up to the hype? And when you bring out Kanye and Jay-Z together, when they said they were gonna do an album together, how much hype did it have behind it? And the expectations were up here.
Yeah.
Not only did they meet it, but they went over it. So I feel like,
but how many times have you seen them feature on each other's shit though?
Yeah, but to have a full
produce each
album,
other's music.
to have a full album together though, where each song is a banger and each song can like have its like could be like its own single.
Yeah.
I just feel like what they were able to do, even though they are established, what they were able to do together and flow so like, because I feel like lyric wise, Kanye can't touch Jay-Z. His lyricism is like on a whole different level.
Right.
But Kanye's beat and production, the way he does things, is on a whole different level in his own respect. So for them to bring it together and gel it together in a way that felt like Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan playing together, it felt so easy that it like, as much, again, I do love Chance Trado. Like, it just like, it does a different thing where it's like, I don't think I've ever seen two rappers at that caliber come together and it seems so like seamless for there to be like, yo, they could start their own group and be their own thing and it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
and this
my
is
thing.
right before Kanye kind of lost it. This is right before Jay-Z went in to do this. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that one. I had to fight for Acid Rap though.
No, and you put up
Yeah.
a good fight. You did. I was even second thinking for a little bit.
Well,
It's a dumbass show. Yeah. What is a podcast anyway? Nah.
What's
Just All right. Oh shit! I almost wrote acid rap.
Guys, I clearly says.
All right,
It's
watch.
I don't know how we got there, but it's there.
I guess we have to keep it. Damn. All right.
This ain't gonna get any easier for you.
Shout
either.
out to all the Chance the Rapper fans that are watching this. Like, yo, but all right.
See the next one.
Nah, I'm not doing this. Yo, you guys go ahead and finish this. I'm gonna go to my room. No.
No, go ahead. Read it off, Trado.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, we have Drake's "Take Care" versus 2014 Forest Hill Drive by freaking none other. Yo, I can't even finish it. Like the way J. Cole sat on that house.
Oh, I thought he forgot the
you didn't
name.
know who he was. I was like, oh,
No,
okay,
because I'm thinking, I'm flashing through the album now, right?
Yeah.
Because at the time, "Take Care" was such a dope, like sophomore album for Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, we're talking like he found his like voice, right? I mean, his first album was dope, but it was very commercialized. Second album is like him now singing and rapping and introducing that to the world.
Mm-hmm.
But man, J. Cole's storytelling on Forest Hills Drive, bro, like I can't do it.
Yeah, I feel like on this one, he took like a hell of a like turn away from like his regular stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his first album and this one, that's two complete different people.
Right.
And Take Care though, Drake, he definitely found himself. Cause in the first one you're like, okay, you're some dude from Canada, but in the second one he found that inner street in him. But he also wasn't like, I'm gonna blast you in the face, pew pew.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know there's rappers.
All the street
Pew,
with that.
pew.
Yeah, we're also doing the street. Go pew pew.
Oh.
So,
Little pea shooter.
well, but you never pew pewed before. Come on,
I've never,
You've never pew pewed?
come on, dude. Never pew
now while listening to Drake, no. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm
I
picking
feel
up
like-
what you're putting down.
Yeah, I feel. I just feel like he wasn't like there's some rappers that are like when they rap about the hood stuff, you know they're not really from the hood.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell. And Drake was like, he never claimed like I'm from the hood, I'm from the streets.
Right.
So that's the one thing I
Degrassi.
respect about Drake was like he never claims to be that. And the way he did in this album, like he brought hip hop to like where hood dudes could listen to it, but also people that like Britney Spears and shit could listen to it too. So I feel like he definitely brought this to the forefront. And
It's a big gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. People.
And
Yeah.
You know, in high
listen to-
school, I used to get made fun of for listening to Drake so much.
That was a lot
True.
of us. When I was in high school, I was the weird kid because I liked anime and Marvel and DC, and I look at everybody. Can't wait for it to drop, bro. It's gonna be great. Some
Hey,
guys
did
that
you
would
hear-
pick on me.
Did you hear that new Drake album? Oh yeah, where the fuck were you at? Where
Yeah.
Drake?
Oh my god! Like what? Was it Care Package? When everyone's like, "Oh, this new Drake album," I remember you were so upset because you were like, "No, these are old Drake songs.
Yeah.
he just released them again."
Yeah, these are old YouTube songs that were scattered
Yeah.
throughout the last 10 years. He just put them together.
That was the second time I seen Trado that red like he was earlier.
Yeah.
Was when people kept saying that Drake dropped a new album.
No,
he
man.
was so pissed because he was like, "No, the fuck, it was not a new album.
Exactly.
I will
You've
fight
heard
you."
this before. So I guess before I decide, Renee, do you wanna you wanna dive into it?
Diving.
Oh, I'm about
To die.
So I'm gonna go Forest Hill Drive.
Ooh.
You know we haven't made a selection yet, right?
I know.
Oh, okay.
You just want to get it in
I
first?
want to get it in there because, like, I feel like the longer it's gonna suck for whoever goes last. So I'd rather just go first now. 'Cause you guys, you didn't make a selection, but you passed me the ball. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
so I'm gonna put my vote down first. It honestly, when I was listening to it again, it reminded me a lot like similar thing to how I mentioned with Illmatic, how it just felt genuine. Like it was all just story after story, but like realistic story, and like not even stories that paint him in the best light.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're manufactured, and that's why it just felt concise and authentic to me.
Damn.
Oh.
Before you choose, I just want you to know that "Take Care" had Kendrick Lamar featured, not even in a whole song, but in an interlude. Like this is before Kendrick Lamar,
Not
like,
to mention the weekend too.
the weekend too.
Yeah.
But to like piggyback off of what Renee's saying, 'cause I'm playing both sides here. I can't choose.
I see.
Yo, the authenticity with Forest Hills Drive, bro. Like this is J. Cole going back to his hometown, buying his old house that went into foreclosure and renting it out for a homeless family for a whole year, rent free. They could live there for And then that just gave so much to like his credibility with like, okay, like you could go Hollywood and just forget about where you come from, but with Forest Hills Drive, like that's when him going back and then
Yeah.
you know, like how you're saying how he's storytelling like Nas. Those are all stories from his youth where he was like, "Yo, I used to like look up to this dude who was slinging rocks,
Yeah.
but he used to look up to me for like being a
Yeah,
you know,
that when he said that,
having a future.
Yeah,
where I
like-
look up to you, you look up to me. It was just one of those like.
So that was definitely authentic stories.
Yeah.
So just take that into consideration.
Again, listening to 2014 Forest Hill Drive recently, like I said, it definitely hit me on a different level. I was like, wow, this is so deep.
Mhm.
And I just feel like Take Care was just. This is hard because I do like J. Cole, but that second Drake album just hits different. Like that summer. And
That
I
was a
remem-
good summer.
Yeah. And I remember how hyped everybody was at the pool for that album, and
Shout
it
out to
just got-
Julio.
shout out to Julio. And I'm going with Take Care, man.
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah,
Come on,
so
you
it's
guys
on you.
fuck it
Yeah,
up.
Trado.
Yeah, what you
See, you should have
Ooh.
should have put your vote in first.
Um,
I'm so relaxed now.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just chilling.
yo, Take Care was raw, bro. I bought the album that
With the
came.
shirt.
This is before streaming, right? This is 2011. This is before streaming comes out, so you could still buy physical copies. I bought the one that came in a big ass box, kind of like a cereal box almost,
uh-huh.
and it came with like a YMCMB shirt.
Mhm.
Wore the shit out of that shirt for the whole summer.
Yeah.
But
And
Damn,
hey,
bro.
remember was like we YMCB, you niggas more like YMCA.
That-
That hit close to home because we were all working at the YMCA.
That's
So
true.
we're like, oh shit, he shouted us out.
that's true, yeah.
Drake
That's a
knows
Drake
us.
shout out.
Yeah, I mean, damn. But J. Cole has like just bangers on Forest Hills Drive. I can't even talk. Damn. Yo, I'm sorry, Julio. I'm gonna have to go with J. Cole for this one. Yeah. Only for the fact
No, fuck that.
that
No, fuck that.
No, only
you
for
made
the-
your choice, bro. Why the fuck you gotta keep talking?
How's it feel? Damn.
The 14.
Damn, you guys wrote that down real quick. I don't know. What if I
Because
change
I'm
my
mad.
mind?
I don't want to.
It's just
Long ass
breaks
title
down
and
crying.
shit. Forest. 2014. That's what we
Forrest,
fuck it
that's
is.
all you get.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
You got so mad.
I don't even like Drake like that, but I am really like upset about this.
Yo, Gio and I, we used to work together the same shift. We used to quiz each other on finishing Drake lyrics. That's how big of a like
Drake?
nerds we were.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Damn, dude, I should have picked Drake.
No, it's too late. It's written down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
too
no
late.
longer.
Alright,
Then when I
Gio.
ask you where my roof just go.
You want
Damn,
you want to read the next
I was gonna finish that.
the next one?
Oh, you want me to do it?
Read
Yeah,
the next
go-
one.
All right. So, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy going up against Oxymoron. Now, so I listened to Oxymoron for the first time, and by Schoolboy Q, and I feel like this is what happens when you put mumble rap with talent. Is this album? Cause this was actually pretty good. Like he had some bangers on this. He actually told some stories, and it had like that. Those like, you know how when you listen to mumble rap, they have like those sick ass beats with fuck your bitch, and yeah. So, but this dude, he put that together with some good lyrics and some great beats. But I'm going with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You
I
can't.
was
You,
waiting for
you,
that,
you,
yeah.
you can't. It's just come on.
I mean, this, yeah.
Every single album, a song on that album was like, holy shit.
It also won album of the decade.
Yeah. So I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
Oxymoron.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just make it easy as fuck.
I was
Alright.
putting Kanye because I ain't writing that shit down. Kanye.
I do agree with what Gio said though. Oxymoron is.
Yeah.
Felt like it was a great, like you said, like if you add talent to a mumble rapper.
Yeah.
And in that sense, it was really good. I felt like I forgot how I wanted to say it, but it like Schoolboy Q doesn't excel in any one thing. He's like a jack of all trades. He's
Yeah.
just kind of good all around.
Mhm.
But this was like the first time that you got to see that on a big platform, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden it's like, oh, so this person can literally do everything.
Yeah.
But that kind of feeling. But I'm
Yeah.
still not picking it.
Yeah.
Also, he gave us collard greens on that album.
Yeah. I was.
He
He
gave
had
us
some
a-
really good songs on that album.
He gave us one of the greatest Kendrick Lamar verses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Kendrick went hard.
That's your favorite song. All right. Before we take a quick break, let's go ahead and finish up this last piece of this section, and then we'll take a break and go into the
Sounds
the
good.
final rounds.
Yep.
All right.
If you're still tuned in, you probably like broke your screen. You probably threw your phone in the trash.
Yeah, if you like hip hop, you're probably you're gonna bitch at one of us for sure.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. I'm already feel like because Julio doesn't talk to me anymore because of the incident. So I feel like he's definitely gonna respond to me and be like, "You a bitch," and that's it.
Wow. Yo, oh man.
Be like, "You should have fought harder for Drake."
He's gonna hate me for fucking not.
Yeah, he's gonna hate both of us. Me for acid rap and you for Drake.
Yeah, for sure.
In the
but
clear.
yeah, no, let's get into it. While you're all in the clear? No.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the Carter 3 versus the Blueprint 3. Now these are Carters going head to head.
Yep.
We got Sean Carter and Dwayne.
Sean
Dwayne
Connery.
Ooh,
No.
That's some Kendrick
The
shit,
Hunt
right?
for Red October.
Right.
What?
I heard Sean Connery, so I just
Oh,
with
the
it.
fucking
The actor. I heard Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Again, I
Wait,
say
Sean Connery? Isn't that from the Terminator?
Huh? That's Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro.
No. I know who Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I hope so.
Wait, isn't that the name of the kid from the Terminator?
Oh, no, it's not.
What
All
is
right,
it?
guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Wait, what's the kid from the social
From
network?
the social
Network.
Jason
Justin
Eisenberg?
Timberlake.
You guys said two different fucking. All right, nah.
All
You
right.
guys good? Let's
So,
talk-
the-
stick to
You think
hip-hop.
about Sarah Connor?
Sarah Connor. That's the lady, though. Yeah, Sean Connor is the kid, no? I'm still
It's
trying.
not even the Carter 3 versus the Blueprint 3. I'm
Wait,
going the
Connors,
Blueprint 3.
Isn't that like Roseanne? Roseanne Connor?
I just put it in my
God.
vote, guys.
Danny
All
Connor.
right. I am going with Renee on this one too. I'm going Blueprint 3.
Whoa.
Sorry,
You
that's
guys
2
are
out of
going
3.
the Carter 3? Yo, the
No.
Carter 3 is the best Carter out of all five
Oh,
of them.
Oh,
Bullshit.
yeah.
Bullshit.
Yes,
No.
100%.
No, the Carter 2 is the best album.
No
is the
way.
best Carter. The Carter
What?
3 is
Fireman,
like,
fireman. No, dude.
bro, the Carter 3 basically gave birth to mumble rap.
Dude, the Carter 3 gave us a Millie. It gave us everything else.
Everything else, yeah, mumble rap.
Everything.
Mumble
2008
rap.
was a great year because of the Carter 3.
No, dude, Carter 3 was basically the birth of Lil Wayne,
He's
the
talking
mumble
about-
rapper. Oh, sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And you know how
sorry, I'm
he
so hyped.
started a whole generation of weird rappers.
That we hate.
Yeah, but that's still like okay,
Yeah, but they're there.
But they're there. It's like our version of I don't know, give like a lyrical rapper like Raekwon or like or like Wu-Tang, right? Wu-Tang probably birthed a lot of rappers that we love today.
Yeah, but I mean that like good rappers that like still use like
Yo, but
how
Lil
many
Wayne-
lyrics can you go back to like the 36 Chambers that Kendrick used and J. Cole used?
Okay, but how many Carter? Okay, so the Carter 2. How many times can you listen to that? Like within a month?
A lot. There's so
Okay.
many.
Yeah.
Dude, the Carter 2 had there's just bro, I just can't cuz that was like
Dude, the
that
Carter
was
3
that was a
had
nice
everything.
mixture between
Phone home?
Dude, the Carter 2 was a nice in between where it wasn't like Pop Boys Lil Wayne like the Carter 1 was. Carter 2 was a nice in between.
No, the in-betweens are the mixtapes.
Okay, the mixtape is a whole different guy. He just goes
Yo,
in on
Gangsta
the mixtape.
Grills?
Like, dude, the whole mixtape is just a whole different conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You hear the lighter flicker, you get
Oh,
you're
man,
all like,
that's over
go,
with, yo.
go, lighter flicker. I'm in.
Yo, sorry
Go.
for the wait. I was like, I can keep waiting.
Yeah,
Just-
you want to go? Go.
Yeah.
You want light? You want to flick the light a little bit more? Go ahead. Take your time.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I'll agree to disagree, but I don't think the Blueprint was better than the Carter 3. The Blueprint 3. Like, okay,
I
sure, the
really like
Blueprint 3.
I thought
I
it was
mean,
great.
no, dude, it only gave us like 2 hits out of all 16 songs on that album.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm
And-
just mad that mumble rap was born because of the Carter 3, and I can't.
Okay, name the single off of the Blueprint 3 and name a single off of the Carter 3.
Well, see, that's not fair because they already said a milli.
Jokes on
Okay.
you. I can't name either.
All right. Well, I honestly think the Carter 3 should have won, but okay, we'll go Blueprint 3. I'll give that one up for
Hold
the
on,
for the
I might
next.
be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Blueprint 3 gave us Big Pimpin'.
Remember how I didn't know the Connor? Remember the Terminator?
Yeah.
Remember how you gave me those looks?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Gio.
Hold on, let me.
What's that? The chubby guy is like, no, what is you doing?
What is he doing? No. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh.
we should just end the show right now. That was bad.
I don't even know how you. Like, I don't even know what album that one's on, but I know it's not this one.
Yo, the Blueprint 3 gave us one song with like Swiss beats
Bang.
where the basketballs were
Okay.
on fire.
Let me redeem myself real quick, people. So you're saying that you would take a Millie over Run This Town tonight?
Yes. I would take a Millie. I would take Mrs. Officer. I would take
Go ahead, name another one.
Okay,
Phone
so you
Home.
would take it over Already Home with Kid Cudi?
Yes, because Kid Cudi at the time, 2008. This is like a Kid Named Cudi era. This
Okay.
isn't even like
So then Off
Man
the
on the
Star is
Moon.
Born with J. Cole and Off That featuring Drake. Okay,
Yeah, I would 100%, bro.
that's fine.
The Carter 3. Oh, pulling up track list. Hold on. Renee's like, yo, I'm not in this. The
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
All right, march on.
Carter 3, right?
Right.
Now look, let me just tell you real quick that the Carter 3 for 2008, right? You had Mr. Carter with Jay-Z, which was probably one of the first times Jay-Z and Lil Wayne were on a track together.
I could be. I'm not gonna do that again. Hold on.
A Millie, right? Got Money with T-Pain, bro. With T-Pain, this is T-Pain prime T-Pain. This is like
Man,
this
where
is
he
when
now? The
DJ
Masked
Khaled.
Singer.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Mrs.
Wow, you just
Mrs. Officer,
bit that one in the butt.
Tell me, Lollipop wasn't the greatest song during that time on the radio, and the remix with Kanye West. Come on, bro. Like what?
The remix was pretty good. I ain't gonna deny it. Remix was
You
good.
want that latex? That I think I'm latex, bro.
Ain't nobody want that text for anything. Like, I think I'm gonna be late for this dinner. Nobody wants that. I'm hungry.
So with that being said, you still gonna go Blueprint?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. I just wanted.
Death of Auto Tone.
I just
Come
want
on.
to get.
Yeah, immediately when you said T-Pain, I was like, oh, Death of Autotune.
They
Yeah,
just
we
kill
ain't
T-Pain
T-Pain
like
no
that?
more.
Just
Yeah.
kill T-Pain.
Kill T-Pain.
Yeah, now,
He
now he's
gave-
on the Masked Singer.
He gave you "I'm in Love with a Stripper," bro. The
Should I eat?
bartender.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Actually, is T-Pain on here?
No.
Oh, fuck, he ain't a rapper?
Rapper turned singer.
Oh,
That was the name of his first album. No, because
done
that
with y'all.
rapper
I'm done.
turned singer. Yeah.
Can we just go on to the next one, please?
All right, here we go.
Oh, on to the next one, Blueprint 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that was the song with Swiss Beats. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got.
Late registration and the Carter 2.
I'm not even gonna make the. I'm
Nah,
not
me
even.
neither.
I'm gonna let you.
I like the Carter too, but
Yeah.
you can't compete
You
with
can't
it.
compete with that, yeah.
Not at all.
Sorry, I'm just writing down.
Late registration.
Yeah, it's late registration. For
And like
sure.
I said,
I was
like
waiting
the
to see
Carter
if someone
too,
went the other way.
but no. I like that album a lot, but
All right.
ooh, I'm gonna go
Ooh.
last.
All right, Trado, hit it off.
All right, next up we have 50 Cent's sophomore album, The Massacre, versus Gucci Mane's State versus, am I pronouncing it right? Radic Davis?
Pronounce Uncle Ruckus.
Wow.
Gucci ain't racist.
So we got Gucci Mane versus 50. Now, they're both respectively in their own fields amazing, right? I mean, Gucci Mane just staple in the southern rap,
Yep.
Atlanta, fucking king of Atlanta. We have 50, king of New York, changed the mixtape game,
Yep.
Okay.
Album-wise, though, is The Massacre better than State versus Radic Davis, or however you say his name? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say The Massacre. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say The Massacre is a lot better than Gucci Mane's album, because the only song I know off of that album is freaking Lemonade. And with The Massacre, I could sing like half of the songs. So
Okay. I'm gonna go next because I feel like I know where Renee's going, so I'm gonna try to.
you can try to
Yeah.
hit the bag before.
No, you said you were going to go last. Hold on.
Oh, you
No,
did
I
say you
didn't
were
say
gonna
that,
go
I didn't say
last.
that. But then I just
No.
thought about it that Renee probably Gucci's not his bag of tea. So
Yeah,
okay.
he's right.
So the State versus Radic Davis. Now this album is because like you said, the big song on this album is Lemma. And the
Which
thing
is a great song.
It's a great song. But the thing about this album was that Gucci says goes so in depth on this song. On this album, he has features with Lil Wayne, Soulja Boy before he, started making video games. So this album just like I listened to this album so many times. Annabelle, my sister, was the one that put me onto this album, and I've listened to this album just as many times as I did The Massacre. I know. And I feel like this album doesn't get the credit it's deserved because it's not just like a southern rapper he says where he gets a second chance like Vic in Philly after the whole thing that Vic went through and with Atlanta with other dogs. He's got a second chance in Philly. He felt like he got it in life. So he really goes in depth. He's not just like a lemma rapper. He doesn't just like try to make like trap house music.
Okay.
But the fucking massacre, man.
I knew you were gonna fight yourself on that. Yeah.
Cause I mean he made piggy banks cool. He was beefing with the guy. He was beefing with the guy in jail with just a few pennies off his piggy bank. Like I could get you killed for nothing, bro.
Yep.
And it was just like he just goes so hard on this. Like he makes a song about him being crack. The man is crack in one of his songs.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make that defense before I go last. So go ahead, Renee.
Oh, I mean, you did a pretty good job at reinstating my choice of the massacre. So
Oh. Okay.
you made some good arguments, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was almost swayed for a little bit.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You're probably lying to me, but that's
No,
okay.
no, bro. I was almost like, all right, damn, he put in a lot of work and he got all these features and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But then at the end when you were like, but the massacre, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, did he have?
That's where I'm going.
Did he have any features on this album?
Who, the Massacre?
50. Yeah.
Not outside of like his immediate like.
Not
label.
compared to like Get Rich or Die Trying, right?
No, so he had Eminem, Olivia, Tony Yayo, Jamie Foxx, and the Game, and the rest of G Unit. Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
so
outside
just-
of his circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just feel like he went so hard on the Massacre for like a debut album, for a sophomore album, that I'm just like,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Gucci. I gotta go with 50.
Damn.
All right. That was a long way to say 50 Cent. No.
I just feel like I had to give Gucci his just due, because I
Yeah.
was probably gonna go with the Massacre, but I just had to give Gucci his just due.
Yeah, all
'Cause
right.
it was a great album. He really come out swinging in that album.
You got to make the fight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you. I felt like you were gonna go straight away with the obvious choice. So I thank you for your hesitation, Trado. I appreciate
No,
that.
for sure, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I,
For those wondering, it's the graduation versus the documentary.
are you talking about the next one?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that's the one you were deciding
Wait,
on
which
right
one
now.
are you thinking?
I thought you were doing the face for the graduation versus the documentary.
Yeah, that's what I thought you
Oh
were doing.
yeah, no, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
No, because God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now we're talking about two different subgenres of rap.
Yeah.
So the graduation and documentary, bro, like that, I can't even like get into that. But I do know that at the time, I was strictly anti-game. At the
okay.
time,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, game's all right, like whatever. And then that whole shit with G Unit happened, where I was like, nah, like
Yeah.
It wasn't until maybe a couple years ago where I revisited all of Game's work, and I was like, yo, this guy is a genius.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this guy is sick as fuck. And dude, you're talking about like bald-headed Game, red bandana, sitting on a freaking wheel, like like a tire, like that shit is so dope. But the graduation that we talked about on the show before is such a staple in Kanye's like legacy, bro. This is probably not the first, but like he shifted gears, super shifted on this one.
Yeah.
Because like late registration and college dropout were kind of similar in the same sense of school, theme. But the graduation is like, all right, bro. Like,
It was like the first time you saw
yeah,
like Kanye just transform into a different artist.
yeah. So I'm gonna go in there early. I'm gonna say graduation on this one.
All right. I
You're
guess
right,
I'll go
you do
second
feel
because I
over
feel
the-
like I know where Renee's going. So I'm
No,
So
I'm not even sure where I'm going.
okay. I don't know. I just feel like I'm assuming, and I'm sorry, Renee. That's something I need to work on. Is my assumptions.
All right, let's see this argument here.
All right. So the graduation has so many bangers. Like.
Lame. Nah.
like Stronger still gets me pumped up. Like
Yeah.
anytime I'm like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
The documentary though, that motherfucker just has so many like, it really does take me to like the top of this bracket to 90s rap. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the Game brought me back to the 90s, and with him having his him and 50 going like together again, like we did with Watch the Throne, like their fluidness together was something that I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And this is Game's debut album. And the way he's able to like just like come out swinging with somebody like 50, M, and Dre, and to be up to almost the same tier as them. Like as much as I love like Lloyd Banks and Young Buck, I feel like their debut albums didn't touch the documentary.
No, I agree. 100%.
And I feel like him to like come out of nowhere really and just like, cause I'm like, do you know how he was found? Like he was found by Dr. Dre, wasn't he, or by?
He was found by Jimmy Iovine.
Okay.
Or Dr. Dre, one of those two. But then they were like, yo, you got to introduce him to 50. And then that's when 50 was like, oh, this is going to bridge East and West together. So we need him on G Unit.
Yeah. Because I remember like when Lloyd Banks was doing the Warrior video and Game's the only one that comes on that red bandana looking thug as shit. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then you find out that's the Game. And you find out, and then he drops the documentary. And I just... Like, I do love the graduation, but documentary, it just meant so much more. And it's like, it brought that gangster hip hop love back to me that I felt like I was lost. So I got to go with documentary on this one.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm looking at the track list for the documentary.
Dude, it is fucking...
Holy shit.
Dude,
you got Dreams. You got Hate It or Love It. How We Do. I mean, you got a bunch of like... Damn.
Those are just like the mainstream
Yeah,
ones.
I'm looking at... but aside from that, I mean, dude...
Oh, shit, what's up, Logic?
Yeah. You have... We Ain't featuring Eminem.
Oh,
I mean,
dude.
He's featured Nate Dogg in 2 of his songs. As like a rookie coming out, having Nate Dogg on your album, that's crazy.
I feel like
Twice?
I feel like people
Twice,
talk about like the greatest rookie albums. They talk about Snoop Dogg's and they talk about 50 Cent's. The Game is really underappreciated with his debut album because he comes out swinging like a motherfucker in this album.
The Dreams is raw.
Oh, dude.
That's produced by Kanye West. In case you guys were.
Don't want to slap Kanye.
Just saying.
Just put that in there.
So Renee, we're doing it to you again, bro.
Well,
We're making you the bad guy.
And these albums are 2 years apart, 2005 and 2007.
yeah. I already wrote the documentary.
Oh, damn.
Are you serious?
Left field.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Documentary. So
Hold on, you're not kidding.
no, okay, no, I'm not. I already wrote it down. Look, it's already
Oh,
written.
yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, I didn't expect that one. Renee. Good shit.
Damn, dude, I am... Again, I was sorry for assuming, Renee. I thought you were going to go Kanye all the way.
I thought I was too, but then I started thinking about it more, and Trado's argument for the graduation made me realize that I needed to pick the documentary. Like it clicked because I was like, when he was saying, "Oh, during that time I was strictly anti the Game."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I didn't like him at all either because similar thing, but I still listened to that album.
Yep.
Like in that time, and it still is.
Yeah. At
Really,
the time,
yeah.
did you know all the lyrics to "This Is How We Roll"?
This is how we do.
This is how we do. I'm sorry.
This is how we roll. The
This
country
is
song.
how we roll. No, I was thinking more John Cena. Never mind. Talk about that later.
Yeah.
Juan?
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's
Wait,
that
it's not
shit.
even This Is How We Do. It's just how we do. We're
Yeah.
both fucking up.
Yeah.
Yo, 2005 was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a while.
Yeah, I do. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's like,
Yeah. Even if you didn't like the Game or you didn't fuck heavy with the Game, you knew that song.
Is that the one that starts with like, he goes like, fresh like,
Impala.
bro,
Chrome
Yeah, it's good.
hydraulics,
808,
drums,
you don't want
None.
better
run,
when beef is on up.
stove. No,
No, that's Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption?
shirt.
Bro,
Leave a
whose vine
thumbs
is
up
that?
if you know the vine.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to you if you know which vine we're rambling about because we didn't even say it in full.
But yeah, so the documentary for those
Fred.
reasons, and how Gio also said already, it's like a time capsule. It feels like it was made in the 90s.
Yeah,
And
I
it was
agree.
like the first time that you really got that signature West Coast sound
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And that's dope, man. I mean, just shout out to all these albums because everyone was different
Yeah,
in their
respect,
own
man.
ways. But we're not quite done, guys. If you're still with us, we are gonna fly by because we already dissected all of these really. So
Yeah.
these next couple of rounds are gonna be quick action. We're gonna take a quick break. We gotta check our stuff, but tune in like 2 seconds. Yeah,
2
Yeah.
seconds. Let's do
Or
it.
just fast forward and you don't have to wait.
yeah. Hear the beep. Welcome back, guys. As always, if you heard the beep, you know we're about to get into the nitty gritty raw shit. So thank you for sticking around for so long, man. Yo, guys, we're about to get into some real shit right now. I ain't holding back this time.
Oh, because
guys-
you did it last time?
I don't know,
You guys
man.
call me
fuck
slacking.
Gio.
You guys call me slacking at the beginning of the show. Not anymore.
Got you sleeping.
I know. So yeah, let's get into it. Try not to dissect it fully because we already did, but just yeah.
Hey, if I defend my album, I would defend my album.
Duh.
All right, where we dropping, boys?
Oh shit. No.
Is that a Fortnite reference?
Yeah.
Okay. I only know that because I made the shirt.
Oh,
I never played it.
Ooh, what kind of shirt was it?
Huh? It was a
Fortnite
where are we
shirt.
dropping boys with a dude like with a parachute dropping down.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. All right, so let's drop into the East Coast, New York. We got Life After Death versus 36 Chambers. So we have Biggie versus the dudes,
The dudes,
the bros.
I'm going 36 Chambers.
the guys,
Oof, I'm gonna go.
the crew,
Actually, go ahead, Renee. Who you going?
Yeah.
the
Fucking thesaurus over here.
the posse,
The gang.
the compadres,
Ooh, I was gonna say the Amigos.
My man's getting international.
the amigos,
The clique.
Migos.
Oh,
Atlanta. That's why Life After Death. No,
Oh shit.
no, I'm just kidding. 36 Chambers.
All right, thank
Okay.
God. No. Yeah, no, I agree. 36 Chambers all day. Next up, we have Geo's West Coast favorite,
West Coast.
All Eyes on Me versus The Chronic. Yeah, so two West Coast legends.
Yeah. I am gonna go with All Eyes on Me.
Damn.
I feel
Ooh.
like that album just goes in super hard, and I love the Chronic, but just Tupac on that album is a whole different monster. He has so much pent up rage that he just releases it all on this album, and you can feel it. So I'm going with All Eyes on Me.
I agree because listening to All Eyes on Me, I've never heard it front to back, and when I did
Yeah.
recently, bro, he just comes out swinging with
Yeah, dude, the first song he just
ambitious as what is it?
bitches as a road.
Yeah, dude, like that shit was so crazy, and then I was like, all right, this you're in for a badass fucking album.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm sorry, The Chronic, like,
He's trying to switch, but he still
I-
talks about
Yeah.
the same
no,
album.
no, you're right. We're zoning in here. Let's
Yeah.
save it for the final.
Yeah.
Renee. Oh well, I guess we both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
fine.
All Eyes on Me.
It doesn't even matter. No.
But where were you gonna go, Renee?
All Eyes on Me.
That's what I thought.
Also, did you like the movie as a big Tupac fan?
Huh? I did. I feel like every time I go into one of those movies, I feel like if you can teach me something I didn't know, I will respect the movie.
Even the Biggie movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, the first one. I mean, there was only one.
Yeah,
That one.
same.
You know what? Ephraim still has that movie, and he
What?
refused to give it back.
Oh.
But it was. It did.
It fucking
except
sucked.
for that one. That
It
was
fucking
terrible.
sucked.
It
You
was
can't
bad. It
even
didn't
lie.
teach me nothing.
Yeah,
I
no.
already knew all that about Biggie. It
Exactly.
didn't teach me anything I didn't know.
Look at you. Duh.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Texting female companions this late. No, it's only 7:30.
Damn.
Wow, I know, right?
I know.
This late,
Bring 'em
old
out,
man
bring
over
'em
here. All right, so you want to just go straight down?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got the Blueprint 3 versus Late Registration.
No, Kanye versus Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like we're gonna see this later on somewhere
So-
else in
yeah.
this bracket,
I
but
think it'll happen somewhere.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
me personally, Late Registration. I mean, you can't go wrong with Kanye.
Okay.
And then Late Registration was just so dope. Like, just the way it was structured, like the track list, like walked you through that whole like school, like.
Mhm.
And then the skits on it were amazing too.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we broke, five broke. We ain't got it. Like that shit is so raw. So I'm gonna go with Late Registration.
All right. I was trying to find an argument for the Blueprint over Late Registration. I couldn't really think of one while you were talking. Like the only. No, I got nothing. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go Late Registration.
Yeah, I like the Blueprint 3. I like a lot of those songs. I like the whole album, but Late Registration is just
Yeah.
It's Late Registration.
Yeah, that's basically the same boat I was
Yeah.
in. I was trying to think of some way to make an argument.
Now, are we giving Kanye a pass? Like it's like saying like, oh, it's just Kanye. Like you can't go. Like is that
No,
us
I
not-
feel,
no,
I
well,
feel
'cause-
like because this album is so good. If it was like the Life of Pablo or something,
Oh, okay.
then I would have
Yeah.
been like, nah, get up out of here. But this album was just
Okay.
so good, dude.
Yeah.
It was so good.
All right, so you want to read the next one, Gio?
Yes. Ooh, this is
Ooh, this is a good.
this one
matchup.
is so good in so many levels. Okay, so it's gonna be the Massacre, 50
Mm-hmm.
Cent versus the documentary with the game. Now, the reason why this one is so cool, they're going head to head because they had a really big story beef between the two.
Right.
So
Right.
I feel like this is just perfect because this is his debut album versus his mentor's second album.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, he even mentions the game in this album, if I'm not mistaken.
Does he?
I want to say where he's like,
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, where he says like, the game's going to tell him he's gonna get me paid. I could have sworn he says that in this album. So this just is like such a head for me that I'm like, if it's okay with you guys, I would like to go last on this one.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, shit. I honestly like today on my Facebook, a memory came up of me wearing G Unit clothes freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
So I feel like freshman year me would be like, bro, what are you doing? You know. So
Yeah.
I have to go with the Massacre.
All right.
Because it's like that was a part of my like youth.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
I'm gonna go with Massacre.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Oh man, Gio's just
He's
staring
just
me down,
waiting.
man.
Like
What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, kid?
those are fighting words,
Right?
Nah, it's fine. I won't yell at
I'm
you
gonna-
and say fuck you like somebody did.
Damn.
Acid rap. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Massacre as well.
Ooh.
Similar, like the same thing Trader said. Like, you got to give it to him. Like, past you would be so upset with yourself.
Yeah.
But I think the documentary, outside of this last week where I listened to it front to back, before then I had never listened to it all the way through. I would always stop after track number 9, I believe.
Okay.
And because I didn't want to hear anymore. Like, I was like, okay, cool, I'm done.
It's pretty repetitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like as far as I'm concerned, you could have ended it at track number 9 and it would have been great. So that makes me put it a little bit lower, considering that it never made me want to finish it. You know?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Again, I love both these albums. I love both these artists. But again, the Massacre just goes so hard, and I feel like the documentary, they're both underrated albums to me because I feel like people say, "Oh, it wasn't as good as Get Rich or Die Trying." I feel like it's just as good, if not maybe a little better. So I'm gonna go with the Massacre on this one.
All right, for
Alright.
sure. Side note: do you guys have a favorite game album?
I
The
want to say
documentary?
it's.
No.
I want to say it's LAX.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
my
that's a pretty
favorite
good
one.
Mine is the Red Album.
That was a good one too.
That shit is raw as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then the Massacre takes that one. We'll see you later. And goddamn, we got another 50 album. Yeah, he's just all
He's
over.
everywhere.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be really
Whoa.
interesting. So we have a matchup that was a matchup in 2007, but these matchups were different in their own ways. We
Yeah.
have Get Rich or Die Trying versus The College Dropout. Nah, I'm all nervous. So we have
I'll go first.
rookie albums.
Thank you.
Head to head.
Yeah, I'll go first here.
No, I'm all nervous. Fuck.
Shit. Wait. Now that I thought about it more,
Good luck, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
my argument just fell apart. All right, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Fuck it, and then I'll rebuttal myself.
Well, hold on,
Is
Renee.
that no.
Wait a minute.
Look here, Renee. I swear.
Pull out a mirror. It's like, all right, listen here.
Listen here, you. No.
All right, so College Dropout. You know, first album, first major release for Kanye West, and it took off. Like, people fucking love that shit.
Through the wire.
Oh.
And it was Kanye establishing not only himself but a whole new subgenre to what rap music could be. So to, you know, establish yourself and establish a new genre, like, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm not wrong. You're wrong. This is better. Says a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Get Rich or Die Trying, it kind of did the same thing in its own right. Because before that, you know, like gangster rap was, you know, on the decline,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't really as popular, and it was giving way to things like Kanye. But Get Rich or Die Trying brought it back front and center and repopularized the genre for like the next 5-6 years, and it was already on its way out before that. So really, it turns into giving birth to a new genre, or doing the past one so well that it becomes relevant again.
Damn.
Oof.
That's a really good way to put
Yeah,
it.
Renee, you just made something hard so
I
much
know.
harder.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
So
Jesus.
I'm gonna go with Get Rich or Die Trying then, because I think it's harder to make somebody re-like something that they are already bored of than it is to get them to like something they've never heard before.
Can we put that on a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Woo, let's give it up for Renee, man.
Hey,
One
real
time.
talk,
Give it
man.
up
That
for
was
Renee.
some good shit, dude. Hey, I might like really go back and listen to that again. Jesus, Renee.
You dissected the fuck out of
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Hey, is it hot in here, guys?
It's just you, sexy.
Oh,
God damn. I guess Gio, you want to take it?
Yeah. So, how I look at this album was, so you got Through the Wire and Many Men, right?
Okay.
Two iconic songs. Two songs where each line you feel the pain.
all right.
With Kanye literally and with 50 figuratively, with the story that he tells of him getting shot and of him like the story that is, if you look at the clues, it's a real life story. Like he's telling the truth of what went down of him being shot.
Oh, can we do it? Hey, yo, man, what's taking homie so long, man? Hey, don't worry,
50,
dog. He's
calm
coming.
down, man. He's gonna
Coming.
be here.
Hey, yo, man. Nah, all right. I just had to do it. I see so. Oh, pull up. Yeah.
Hungry little motherfucker. I ain't pretty hungry, but that's not the point. So, even though these albums are so different, like Renee said, they're so similar. Where, like I said, you could feel the pain and struggle in both of them, and they're just like, one of them is like gangster as shit. The other one was like, hey, look at this new stuff. Like, yes, he made the book bag cool.
Look at my book bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the red and the fucking
polo,
the
layered polos.
Yeah, and then you got 50 wearing do rags and bulletproof vests.
Super different.
Like two complete different opposite like genres, but yet they like so similar. Whereas like they just made hip hop their own. One brought it back, one made it new, but it's just like 50 made it new in his own right. Like making storytelling and making it gangster and like destroying somebody's career in that album.
True.
Yeah.
And bringing up Young Buck and Lloyd Bank in that album and destroying somebody's career and bringing up these guys at the same time was like, holy crap. And College Dropout is a Chicago staple, and it's just like, again, Through the Wire is a song that you feel that, where he says like you would go to Toys R Us to spend that Christmas cash. Come on, who didn't go to Toys R Us and be like, oh my god, I'm giving me these Pokemon cards, like so. But I just gotta go with Get Should I Trying. Like I got again, it's my loyalty to G Unit and 50. Because like Trado, I still own my G Unit long sleeve till this day. I still own it and wear it at home. Like I still
At home though. Yeah.
I still listen to Beck for Mercy. So I gotta go with Get Should I Try, man.
All right.
Do you want to say something?
In memoriam?
In memoriam, yeah.
The fucking bagpipes. No, I mean, if you really know College Dropout, you know that the last track where he's, he tells that story of his mom like driving to Newark with him, and then like no one wanted to like fuck with his shit. He's like, yo, I would tell these A&Rs like, yo, I have like Jesus Walks, and they still wouldn't like fuck with him, So that in itself, I mean, damn, yeah, I would have gotten College Dropout, but Give It Your Die Trying is still an amazing album.
Yeah.
Still like raw as fuck. So
right.
Give It Your Die Trying.
And do you guys mind if I do the next one?
No, go for it.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
cool.
Oh, you're gonna say some crazy shit, aren't you? Look at you.
All right, so the next one we got the Blueprint versus the Marshall Mathers LP. And without any hesitation whatsoever, Marshall Mathers LP.
So he wants to go first when it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? Hold on, can we just pull up the Marshall Mathers LP track list? I just want to see something real quick.
How amazing it is! Please, Fredo, do it.
Yes. Yeah, no, I agree. But like the Blueprint though, right? Compared to Eminem. So you have Stan, which alone is still like
the him and Elton John doing it at the
oh,
Grammys,
bro,
dude,
that shit was so iconic.
like that just
I mean, you have The Way I Am, The Real Slim Shady. You have Marshall Mathers. You have Amityville. all these were amazing, dude.
Yeah. Again, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of that Tupac album where he could go so many different ways.
Yeah.
Like he can go like super serious with Stan. He can go all playful with Real Slim Shady Stand Up, and then go hard as shit in Amityville.
Yeah.
So I feel like he just goes so many different directions in this album that it's like, what the fuck? What's coming at me next?
Which-
Each song is different.
I've never met anyone that doesn't know at least a little part of Stan. Like
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
knows that song. Like you just know it. Like yeah. All right, yeah, good shit. I agree 100%.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You good with that one?
I'm good with that.
All right.
Now, next round though.
Ooh. Nah, fuck you.
All right, so we got Good Kid,
Hey,
Mad
I'm getting some
City.
PTSD right now.
I
I'm
know.
so scared to talk
We
about
got-
this
we
bracket
got-
now.
Good Kid, Mad City versus Not Acid Rap.
Oh. Hold up, we
Oh,
gotta-
dude, you just keep stabbing that fucking knife, bro.
All right,
It's
here we
Good
go.
Kid, Mad City, and Watch the
Oh,
Throne.
we should even put the hat back. It's,
Nah,
oh,
this is super
He's about to throw a
uncomfortable.
master ball.
Yo,
first
first of all, I don't know what you're referencing, so I'm
hey,
just,
whoever did, dude, respect if you get that reference.
the fuck is a master ball?
You
All
ever
right,
just
go
have
ahead.
her? No.
Right?
You ever just master ball?
Oh, nah. But fuck you guys. It should have been Acid Rap. Good Kid, Mad City, man. That still went over my head. Now I'm wondering what the fuck a master ball is. Is it a Pokemon reference? What are we doing? Man?
Yeah.
Should we not tell them just?
Oh, you didn't hear me. You're good.
Ah,
All right.
that loud ass water bottle. I couldn't hear anything. Man.
I'm gonna go with Watch the Throne because,
Here we go.
like we were saying in the previous round about how you were saying about acid rap, like how it put Chance on the map, basically, and you could argue the same thing with Good Kid, Mad City that it did that for Kendrick Lamar, but and stay with me here. I feel like Watch the Throne put Jay-Z and Kanye on the map, like on the global map. Like before that, they were known internationally, but they were North American artists. After Watch the Throne, they became world artists.
Look at Gio's just.
I feel like okay. I feel like what Renee's trying to say. I feel like he's trying to say like they were already there, but this album just took them to the next level.
Right.
It took them to the Michael Jackson.
But it should though,
Elvis
right? Every
level.
every artist would want their album to take them up a notch.
Right, but
and
not
that's
every
exactly what this
artist
album
can do
did.
that.
Yeah. Because again, like Michael Jackson went to the next level, Elvis went to that next level.
Yeah,
This
and then
album did that for
K
them.
Dot went from K Dot to Kendrick Lamar.
Right, but his going to the next level was from going from an underground independent artist to one who's being in the beginning stages of his career.
Yeah.
Oh, so he went from Compton to like
Yeah.
outside Compton.
Yeah.
He went to Compton to LA, like an actual distance.
Hey, that a couple of blocks. Can,
Yeah.
I mean, that's-
life
yeah,
or death
yeah.
right there.
Where like Watch the Throne was going to Costa Rica
And Paris.
from Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that. But lyrically, though, is Watch the Throne raw enough to compare to Kendrick's witty lyrical?
I mean, if we're going to go by that, who can lyrically like
Yeah.
go up against Kendrick? Like,
exactly.
but
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
like this out, like if this was just on lyrics alone, a lot of these albums wouldn't be on there.
Like
Yeah.
acid rap.
As you said it, not me.
Okay, so then we're talking about like what it does as a whole, right? Not what
Yeah.
it does song by song.
Yeah, because I'm saying there's not that many artists that could release an album that does that for
Ooh.
them.
Okay, can I rebuttal that real quick?
Okay.
But okay, so with Watch the Throne was to me was a little bit cheating if we're talking about that because now you have two major record businesses. Like you got Rockefeller or whatever, and then you have whoever's running Good Music. You know, you have
Right.
two like they're the leaders of the pack.
Two
So they're
juggernauts,
backing they're backing an album up. Whereas with Kendrick Lamar, you only have Interscope and Aftermath, you know, like so it's like being a mom and pop shop versus going up against like a Walmart.
Right.
Walmart and Target put together.
Right.
Hold on, did you just call Interscope a mom and pop shop?
I mean, in
On this
comparison,
level, yes,
yeah.
because Eminem does have nothing to do with this project particular.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if it was like an Eminem and Dr. Dre collab album, then that would be a Kanye and Jay-Z.
Okay.
But with
I guess I
Kendrick,
didn't get what you were saying.
yeah, with Kendrick, it's like a mom and pop shop, right? Going up against two major corporates.
Yeah. But I think it goes back to what we said earlier about like them being able to coexist on the same album. Like almost to a Wu-Tang level where again they were able to coexist and not
Oh yeah, no.
you know what I mean? I feel like that alone is something to like awe at, to be like, holy crap, how did they do that?
Yeah, but I was talking about like marketing and like.
No, I totally get it. I
pushing
agree.
the-
Yeah. You're going up. It's like mom and pop
Yeah.
went up against
Yeah.
Walmart. But I just feel like just Watch the Throne is just so like it's just so there that I just have to go with that one, dude.
Yo, but this guy has Jay-Z, J-Rock, Drake. Like, look at all these features on
No,
this.
it's
this-
good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige. He has Jay-Z on a remix. This man doesn't even step outside of his house.
if
like,
it's not a feature,
if it's not
first
a-
verse feature,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, also, like, all right, before I give up here,
Uh-huh.
like, Watch the Throne had dope-ass songs. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong. But, I mean, how many parties have you gone to where you put on swimming pools and everyone starts drinking? Like,
How many parties have you gone
yeah,
to?
I know. Don't even fucking say
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say,
no,
dude, like-
yeah, all right,
like
you got
clubs, parties,
it. Watch the Throne got it, 100%. Yeah,
baptisms,
yeah.
mitzvahs.
All right, Watch the Throne for sure.
Quinceañeras?
Yeah. My wedding.
Yo, did you
His
play
wedding?
that?
I just wanted to watch the Throne. I was a song on my.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
It was that open bar. That's what.
Yeah. See, that's what it did.
Watch the bar? No, the bar is the throne.
Right? It was really.
It really was.
Damn.
Until Juan got.
Ah, shout out to Juan.
Two Battle Bandit lives.
All right, so we got the 2014 Forest Drive. Forest Hill Drive. I didn't write Hill. It just says
Lazy.
Forest Drive.
No, I only roll forwards. Y'all know why.
Wow.
Hashtag Drake forever.
I wrote 2. No. Versus my Beautiful Dark Twist. That's how I wrote it.
Okay, so we got J. Cole versus Kanye.
Yeah. Purely out of hate, I am going with Kanye. Cause that should have been Drake versus Kanye.
Damn.
That would have been a good matchup, though. That would have been a great matchup.
But no, all seriousness, I just still think that my that Kanye in that album, he just like really channels like a lot of his past self with present self, and it just goes into like a beautiful creation that he does in that album where I'm like, you know what, this isn't like just like, you know, I'm gonna wear a kilt Kanye with a mask on. This is like a lot of the things that I fell in love with Kanye in the first place he brought into this album. And as great as 2014 Forest Hill Drive was, even though it didn't be Drake, I still feel like Kanye comes out swinging in this album compared to all the naysayers and shit talk he was before.
Yeah.
I just feel like this album just hot.
Yo, honestly, this album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, if it had no lyrics and it was just the production
Man.
going up against this J. Cole album, would have still killed it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, the production on this was so fucking beautiful. Like, you don't
Sick,
understand.
dude.
Like, that dude, Runaway, playing one note, like,
Yeah, that was insane.
killed
to
the
me.
whole game.
At
like,
first,
that
I was like,
shit
what the
was
fuck
so
is this? Then I'm
crazy.
like, oh shit, okay. I
Dude, when
was
that
like,
beat
dude,
drops,
that's-
oh my God.
Dude.
Like, dude, production wise, amazing. Lyrically, super raw. And then just storytelling, like the video it came with when it released, it was like a mini movie. Bro, he had a freaking like girl fall from like the sky onto Earth, and then he was taking care of her.
Yeah.
And then
I remember that.
a bunch of ballerinas just came out of nowhere. Like, dude, that shit
Yeah.
is so raw. Like, 100% My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, and not to mention like the visual effects that Power was.
Yeah.
Like him
Oh,
just
yeah,
walking
dude.
into all this shit that's going on. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kanye killed it on that one. Respect.
All right, cool. Yeah. Hey, can I borrow someone's pen? Ran out of lead, bro. Oh, you don't need it.
Yeah. I don't want your broken ass pencil.
See, if you had this guaranteed financial
Wow.
plan, you would have been fine.
Only you can save
Remember
Alright.
pens.
I
No.
was gonna say guaranteed financial, but they're doing okay. They're all right.
There you go.
All right. Let's kick it off here. Final or Elite 8.
Yeah.
Right?
So
All
we
right.
got 36 Chambers and All Eyes on Me. Who wants to go first?
All right, I'm gonna go with Wu-Tang, man. Yo, Wu-Tang I mean, sure, it's a powerhouse, and like there's multiple factors in the group, right?
Mhm.
But dude, like, All Eyes on Me is just Tupac going on and on and on about gangster shit.
Mhm.
Where 36 Chambers is like, sure, you have multiple dudes going on about gangster shit, but they put that twist to it, you know? They put that like that Chinese like dope fucking ninja style shit to it, and it's like
Yeah.
lyrically it was amazing, visually like
It was fucking
awesome,
gritty.
yeah, and yeah, I mean you can't go wrong. Like, dude, fucking what ODB was to the group, like ODB alone was added so much flavor to it, you know, like. Back then, it was all lyrical, like I'm a rap. But when
Yeah.
ODB got on the mic and he just started yelling and started swearing, and just you could feel like the freeness of his like whatever he contributed to it.
Mhm.
That shit was raw. I mean, and then you have like the RZA and like everybody else that just added to it. So I think you can't, just like how you guys said how they just meshed together with Watch the Throne.
Mhm.
Wu-Tang just clicked so well together that it has to go far. So I'm gonna go with 36 Chambers. Yeah, fuck you guys. Yeah, how does it feel? Nah.
I'm gonna go.
Glad I got that one off my
I'm gonna
chest.
go 36 Chambers after that as well.
Yeah. I just want to like say that All Eyes on Me wasn't just gangster shit. He did take a different approaches to it. He did say so. He does have some stuff where he tries to send out a message that Tupac tried to do from time to time.
Yeah,
But
that's
did
right,
you want to
bitch.
swing a sword though?
Oh no, dude! I'm going with 36 Chambers all the way. I just want to defend Tupac.
You just
No.
want to give credit.
Yeah, I
Right?
want to give credit where credit's due.
Oh, battery.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun
shit.
dun.
Dun dun dun. I guess yeah, we could just keep going.
Fuck a video.
I go
Go
acapella.
acapella.
Fuck up, Papa Doc.
Fucking clock, fucking trailer. Yo, yeah. So if you love the videos, I'm sorry, but just keep listening because this shit's raw. as
Just
fuck.
imagine
follow
it.
the podcast, baby.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
There you go.
True.
All right, so we're going 36 Chambers.
Yeah, 36
Yeah,
Chambers.
36 Chambers for sure.
All right, you want to read this next one, Trado? It's crazy how often this matchup is coming up.
Oh my god,
Oh
for real.
shit.
So we have two
Ooh.
sophomore albums, Late Registration versus
The Massacre.
The Massacre. Now with, I mean, goddamn, how do you
Sir,
even?
can you pull up the late registration, please? Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I got you.
I know the massacre like the back
Jamie,
of my hand.
pull it up. No,
Pull that shit up.
Late Registration, right?
Yeah,
Put that
please.
ass in the... No.
Oh
Go
shit.
ahead.
Go ahead, in a circle?
All wrong. Nah. All right. What are we looking at? Let the people know.
I'm just looking at the track list because I want to make sure that I'm thinking of the right album.
Like last time?
Hey, lad, I fucked up. Man, I love Touch the Sky with Lupe. Oh, like who's on third? Oh,
Mhm.
Lupe the third.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, you got Gold Digger, Drive Slow. Come on, bro, Drive Slow.
Drive
Man.
slow, you goddamn gold digger. No.
Right. My Way Home with Common. Crack Music with The Game. Ah, bro. And then my personal favorite.
Skit number 3.
No, you got Roses. That's my personal favorite. Bro, Addiction was so like, what's your addiction? Bro, that shit is raw. Hey Mama. I mean, come on,
Oh.
man. You can't do this. This man dedicated the whole song to his mom.
yeah.
When 50's over here shooting people up on Valentine's Day.
Well, because his mom wasn't been around, Trado. That's
Yeah.
why.
His mom passed away
Yeah.
earlier.
Raised by his grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerk.
What?
So,
No.
so,
What?
so
The-
insensitive, dude. So insensitive.
Okay, but are diamonds from Sierra Leone?
Yeah.
Like, you
Well, are
can't-
you trying to bring it back? No, I was going to go late registration, though. For the same reasons that you were saying. Like the track list, everything from that could have been a single.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it shows more growth even between the two albums. I mean, they sound pretty similar, but it just shows how much Kanye grew from the first one to the second one. Where like most of 50s music, at least during this time period, they were all kind of interchangeable. Like you could hear a verse that he wrote 3 albums ago and one that's on the latest album, and it sounds basically the same.
Yeah.
There's no real growth.
Yeah. I can see that.
So I'm gonna go with late registration. Please and thank you.
Damn, Gio. Do you have a rebuttal? That's fucked up. Why would you do that to Gio? He's never want to come back on the show.
No, it's okay. We'll let him go first next time.
Oof.
How you gonna do the massacre like that?
Wow.
Like, the fucking album is amazing.
Let it out. Let it out.
No, fuck that. Like 50 goes so hard on this album.
I'm pulling
he
up
comes
the
after
track list.
everybody. He don't give a fuck. He came after dudes just by being featured on a song with Ja Rule. He came after Fat Joe and Jadakiss just because they were featured on a song.
He did. He really
He
did.
like
Came.
he was a song. He did a song about him being crack. He was like, "Bitch, you're lucky I'm fucking with you. I fuck with rock stars."
Yeah. Well, wait a minute.
He's
And
losing his mind.
like, did he barely have any features on this album, Trado?
Outside of his
yeah,
circle?
same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
that's
deal.
the same.
Yeah.
Same deal. But you know what? I forgot about Disco Inferno. That shit is raw.
Dude, like,
Yeah.
Dude, My Toy Soldier, when he's cranking up the
Oh,
bro,
man.
when he's
That is
cranking up
true.
Tony Ayo,
That's true.
bro.
Man,
Oh my
and-
god, and not to mention the freaking ski mask way.
oh my god.
That shit. Get in my car,
Oh.
bro. I used to play
Bitch,
that,
get in.
and I used to be like, yo,
That's
when I get
good.
my first car, like I'm gonna be like pulling, you know, like. I got no pickup lines.
Yeah.
I stay on my
Right.
grind.
Yeah.
I tell these,
Oh.
you know, oh,
Get
man.
in.
Just
Like,
get
hey,
in.
hey, get in.
And then, you know, not to mention Candy Shop. I mean, those are
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
But no, what really sets this off is the way the intro, you know, it starts off with the whole massacre, right? You got the bloody whatever, but then it goes straight into In My Hood, where you got it just takes you back to Southside Jamaica, Queens, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then This Is 50, he's telling you who he is, but then he goes back into I'm supposed to die tonight, and he's reminding you like, yo, these guys try to kill me.
Right.
Like I'm still in this doing
Yeah.
what I have to do to like take over the rap game.
Yeah,
That
and
shit
I feel
is so
like
crazy.
through each song, he stays on his gangster stuff, and then he like strays away a little bit with songs like Candy Shop and like Disco Inferno, songs like that. He like strays away from that a little bit. Like it's not
Yeah.
just like pure like gangster shoving down your throat. He steers
Mm.
away, and he like gives you different elements to it. I
Damn.
just feel like 50 is just so like versatile with this album that I'm just like, holy crap! I'm not just getting gangster shit. I'm getting thinking about stuff like. It took me a second to think like, oh, he's talking about being crack.
So
That's
you know,
what 50
you know
is.
what though, man. What I was almost gonna go lean towards the massacre,
Mhm.
but what really sets it off is the longevity of this. Like, how many songs now do you listen to either in public or at the club or whatever that were on the massacre? No, we're not talking about your personal like car
And
rides
that's what I'm
home
trying to like steer away
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
to compare to like Touch the Sky and like Kanye, like you know, like.
Well, I feel like you still hear the 1, 2, let's go with Disco Inferno. I feel like you still hear that in the club though.
Do
I
you
feel
know?
like I feel like
Actually,
I do.
I'm never in the clubs. I mean, yeah.
The one time I go a year,
I
hear the 1, 2. Or man, just
I
go
hear
to an old people
the
club.
I hear the fucking the percolator. I don't hear that,
The top of the percolator.
right? But yeah, I mean, God Gave Me Style was such a dope song too.
True.
Oh.
God Gave Me Style. God Gave Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, you see, you got to look back at the track list because it gives you bangers. So
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what I had to do for the like late registration. I'm like, okay, they definitely have some bangers because I was leaning towards Massacre all the way.
and Out of Control. Yo, I'm gonna go with the Massacre, man.
Damn.
Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna go with the Massacre. Yo,
Let's go.
just Out of Control with Mobb Deep, bro. Like,
Oh.
remember
let's
the
go.
okay? Just
Damn.
do you remember the music video with those shirts, the
Yeah.
infamous Mobb Deep shirts?
Yeah.
I fucking
Infamous.
I wanted one of
Oh,
those
let's
so
fucking go.
bad, bro. I think, oh man,
Let's fucking go.
And,
he said it.
okay,
He said it.
and
He
then-
said it. It's
dude.
Massacre. Write it down,
Yeah,
Renee.
yeah.
Write it down. He said it.
I'll write it down later. No.
and Gatman and Robin.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh,
If you got a problem, you can solve it. Pull on, yeah, bro, like that
come at
shit.
50 or you come at shady. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Massacre is just too good,
so
bro.
fucking hard.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute, hold up. You got a
I
shirtless man on the cover of the
Oh, but
Massacre.
we're talking about Naz's nipples over there. You didn't say nothing.
Yeah, but we weren't hard for Nas's nipples. Yo, all right, Massacre for sure, man. So then that takes us over to
Oh God.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, another matchup.
Yo, 50's just all over this. Get Rich or Die
Oh my
Trying
God.
versus the Marshall Mathers LP.
So you got Padawan versus Jedi Master. You got David versus Goliath. You got Mike Tyson Holyfield. You got Chavez de la Hoya. You got. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, I had one of those. Yeah,
Conor
Damn.
McGregor. No.
yeah.
Yeah, McGregor versus no, that was way too low.
Yeah, that was- yeah.
yeah. Come on now.
I mean, obviously McGregor was gonna win.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Eminem versus 50 Cent.
Who wants to go first?
I feel like 7th grade me is gonna be like, yo, you gotta choose wisely.
Mhm.
But man, dude, fucking Eminem, like you can't go wrong with like an OG, right? Because
Okay.
if you think about it, Eminem, lyrically, even now to this day, is top notch, number one. You
Mhm.
can't beat him. But if we're going just based off of these two albums, I had more of an impact with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we just listed all the Eminem, Marshall Mathers LP singles or whatever, but Get Rich or Die Trying, bro, like that was for me was like my album that I like woke up to, walked to school with, like you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean Marshall Mathers LP though, damn, I don't know, hold
All
on,
right.
because then like
Alright,
now
can-
I'm thinking
got
like yo,
yourself.
I was even younger listening to
Right.
Eminem,
Can
but
we,
I understood 50 more as I got older.
okay. You tag me in.
Gio, you're tagged in.
Tag him in.
Oh, thing. Oh, time out. Pizza's here.
Oh.
Time out. You got a way that you want to go?
Should we just keep going?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So the Marshall Mathers LP. So when Eminem talks about being bullied and like the anger he feels in that album,
Yeah.
as a child growing up at the same time as this album, I was heavily bullied for, like I said earlier, loving anime, loving DC and Marvel, and still
Yeah.
watching X-Men. So a lot of the anger that I felt listening with this album really zened me out, and I feel like saved me in a way from like doing negative choices and like putting my anger towards others when I had this vessel of
Yeah.
Eminem,
Okay.
who he just like takes the anger from me and just he's like, I'm gonna take it and put it in this fictional world where you can have all the power and just do all this stuff. So to me, that album just like really zened me out and
Okay.
I think that album made me the man I am today.
All
So I
right,
will
good
always
shit.
100% back up the Marshall Mathers LP.
All right. Yeah. That was a really good argument. I was gonna go with the Get Rich or Die Trying originally, but that was really convincing. I'm gonna go with the Marshall Mathers LP because
Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that.
you brought up a lot of good points, and then you even that like I remember this was one of the first albums that I had on my CD player. I had
It's the
thi-
first rap album I ever had.
Yeah, I
Bought.
had this and his Eminem's album, the Eminem Show.
Oh yeah,
So I would just carry both of those with me the whole time and just like swap them out.
yeah,
in
with the
and out.
Walkman.
Yeah.
yeah.
And yeah, so for that, I agree. It's like a more impactful part of my life, I guess.
Yeah. So we're going with Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, looks like Trader just lost.
Yep. And he didn't even know it. It's like Brazil all over again.
Wow.
Can I say that story real quick before we get going?
Yeah, go ahead.
So during the World Cup, we decided to do like a betting pool at where we worked at Manor Pool.
Yeah.
We decided to do a betting pool, so we all picked countries. So this World Cup was in a different side of the world. So we all picked teams.
Uh-huh.
And Trado was super stoked because he got Brazil in the pool, so we picked it out of a hat.
Yeah.
Trado was super stoked that he got Brazil. So when we come into work the next day, the game's already been played.
Right.
Trado comes up all super hyped, like, yeah, what's up, guys? We all look at him and go like, hey, bro, you lost already. He's like, what? they didn't even play yet? So Trado lost without even knowing. Just
Hold
like
on,
he did
guys,
right
I'm
now.
back. I just had to run to get the pizza, but no, fuck that, dude. No one told me that they were gonna lose overnight. Like,
No one thought they were going to lose
dude,
overnight.
that shit was so random.
I want to bet a winner, woke up a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he was so hyped that he got Brazil. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I won this shit already. And then they got eliminated the next game.
Horrible.
Look where that got you.
Yeah.
Horrible. So, real quick, what I miss?
We
Oh,
voted.
I just poured my heart out and
Yeah.
we went to Marshall Mathers LP.
we voted with
shit.
Marshall Matters.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah.
So now we gotta go down and hit up this matchup here. Watch the Throne versus Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Damn, so it's Kanye versus Kanye.
Kanye versus Kanye.
Kanye versus Kanye.
Yo, this is a no-brainer for me, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where you going?
All right,
I'm
what's,
gonna-
what's
I'm
the
gonna go-
no-brainer?
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
I feel like I've said why I like this album so much.
Mhm.
But this is one of the first times where I ventured outside of Illinois to go see someone in concert.
Oh.
So I love telling the story, right?
Yeah.
So I drove up to Milwaukee. This is pre smartphones. Like I had a flip phone, and I map quested how to get there.
No shit.
Just
Yeah,
to see
pieces of
him,
paper,
just to see him perform this album on stage. So I'm gonna go with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy for sure.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah. It's all quiet.
I'm just gonna go with just be devil's advocate because I really do love both these albums.
Ooh.
But I feel like Watch the Throne really helped me get when I was at my workout peak. Watch the Throne was a big part of that. Because I like a lot of those songs like help me get to my work. I might actually go back to that album and get
They
back
let
my
you get in
workout
your
on.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really helped me give people the business when I was like,
Oof.
when I was like working out, when I was boxing and playing
Yeah.
volleyball. I felt like that's when I was at my peak. Was
Okay.
Watch the Throne. So again, I feel like that's my album. I might, I'm really gonna go back to this album again.
Okay.
Put it back in
Damn.
my workout playlist.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, Renee. Tiebreaker.
It's on you.
I
You
know
know
that made it hard, man. Fuck.
Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?
Future. You got how many seconds? 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Shit.
Final round. You got a
All right.
I think it's 45 seconds. Let's motherfucker feel
So,
it.
I'm gonna go.
What the fuck was it?
Painful.
Oh shit! Damn, bro. I mean, no pressure though, man, because this is you're choosing the fate of which
Of the
Kanye you want to go
world.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
World.
I want to go the Snickers commercial.
Yeah.
I want to go with Watch the Throne, but I feel like I shouldn't. I'm
Ooh.
trying to find reasons to not, and don't
Dude,
give me
just
that
go-
look.
Just go with
Don't give
go
me
with
that
your
look.
heart, man. Follow the pulse.
And I can't-
use the pulse, Renee.
I can't find a reason to not pick it, but I'm trying to,
Ooh.
and so I think that means I should pick it.
Yes, it does.
Well,
Like,
that's kind of how
That's how it works.
kinda how voting works.
That's how it works.
but you
You don't
understand
just say,
how
"Oh, fuck it."
how weird
Right?
it is, like to be wanting to have the other one win so bad, but you can't come up with a reason.
Yeah.
So that's my reason for going with Watch the Throne.
Damn. You guys are assholes. All right, that's a good matchup though. Eminem and Kanye and Jay-Z.
All right. All right, Trado. So I'm going to read this one off and you go first. 36 Chambers and the Massacre.
Damn. That's the semifinal. Oh, this is the final. No,
Semifinal.
Semifinals, yeah.
Semifinals.
This is the final four.
Final
So
four.
this is like, that's like, fuck, I don't even know. Like if I grew up in New York, who would I be listening to? You know,
Hold on, can I just take a quick time out
You
to
gotta- you
say
gotta take
that
a
we
shit?
got no.
Oh.
To say that we got three East Coast rappers and two Midwest rappers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I just realized that.
yeah.
So we got
yeah,
M
you're
from
right.
Detroit, and we got Kanye from Chicago, and then we got three East Coast rappers and Jay-Z, Wu-Tang Clan, and
50.
50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So West Coast just
Yeah, what? Ooh.
got dropped.
Yeah, when we dropped Tupac, we dropped the West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the documentary.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well,
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just wanted to point that out.
if I grew up on the East Coast, who would I be listening to? I mean, honestly, like I think I would have gone with 36 Chambers because it's an OG album,
Mm-hmm.
and without Wu-Tang, there's not a lot of gangster rap that would have been made in the early
Right.
2000s.
Yeah, because when I was listening to a lot of these albums again, a lot of them reference 36 Chambers, and a lot of them give, even Biggie gives bigs up to the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have a lot of the rappers that we love now if it wasn't for these albums.
Yeah.
So I am also going 36 Chambers.
Now wait a minute.
Oh, you didn't say
Wait
who
a
you were going?
minute.
Oh,
Wait a
wait a
minute.
minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you finish.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna go 36 Chambers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, were you going to go with the Massacre?
I was gonna make an argument for it, but you guys are both on the same side, so it doesn't
Damn.
matter.
I kind of wanted to see that.
Yeah.
All right, well, 36 Chambers.
36 Chambers into the finals.
Damn.
All right. Marshall Mathers LP and Watch the Throne. Two basically opposite sides of the spectrum. One is super like personal stories and like
Mhm.
emotion, and the other one's
Turning shit up.
it's turning up and shit that you can't relate with. Like
I don't have a Bentley or
Yeah.
I've never been to Paris.
Like,
And then, like I said earlier, who can't relate to being bullied and like putting on your anger towards like a fictional world like Eminem does in this album?
yeah.
So I'm going Marshall's Mathers LP all the way.
Damn, he's going Eminem.
Damn.
Detroit's own.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I just betrayed my own city.
Damn. I'm gonna go with Watch the Throne on this one.
God damn. I was hoping you were going Eminem. Shit.
So I'm gonna go Watch the Throne because I feel like we've said it almost every round, but just the impact, like globally, that it used to be in the U.S. maybe 6-7 people out of 10 know who they are, right?
Yeah.
But then it went to 6-7 people know who you are in the world.
But can you say that Marshall Mathers LP did that for Eminem? Because think about how many people the Elton John thing touched when they did that on the biggest stage of the music in the world.
Well, yes and no, because I think they did that as a publicity stunt. Because if you think about it, the story behind that was Eminem bashing, gay people.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So then for them to come on stage together was kind of just saying, hey, that's dropped. Like, that's not what Eminem's about.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to me
Right.
saying like him putting the anger in that fictional world.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
it
but I'm
it
just
doesn't
saying,
put
like-
him on a global
But I feel
stage
like I feel
because
like the music already does that, and then him being with Elton John puts more eyes on him, making him bigger. It's okay. Where I see what you're saying. We're watching
Yeah.
the Throne. The music alone did that.
yeah,
Okay,
there
I
was
get what
no
you're
like
saying.
controversy behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Damn. Okay. So I think that the angle I'm gonna approach this is, I mean, again, these Watch the Throne is like you already have Kanye who has albums under his belt. Jay-Z is
Right.
already an icon, right?
Uh-huh.
But Eminem with the Marshall Mathers LP, he still had a lot of shit to prove.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's not Slim Shady, he's not like a lyrical genius yet, but he was like coming off of like Scribble Jam and battling all these MCs.
Yep.
And you got everyone knows the story about Detroit, and
Yeah.
And
But
if you
the
look at
story
Slim Shady
behind
LP with
this-
this one, two completely different albums. It
Oh,
literally
yeah.
think the same person made them.
no,
Right,
I
that's
agree.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like backstory, right? Like, I mean, his daughter, and then everything he went through with Kim, and like,
Yeah.
all the negative shit. So I think it was a lot more on the line for Eminem to make it with this album, and it was like a lot more like he had a lot to lose, rather than so Kanye and Jay-Z made an album, it sucked. Well, okay, whatever. Like they're
Right.
still
You go on to the next
multimillionaires.
one, yeah.
Yeah, they're still fans that love them. It's like whatever. But with Eminem, it's like, yo, if this doesn't hit, you're done.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Eminem on this one, man, because he had a lot to lose on the line, like to make a
Damn.
raw ass album.
Yeah.
So
All right.
All right.
All right.
yeah, I'm all glad you guys agree with me. Nah.
I feel like with
This
like
shit is stressful, bro.
We're this close. I feel like we can't be mad at any choice. Like these
Yeah.
are all.
No, hang on, mister.
What?
Watch the Throne. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out here.
All right.
Oh, Renee, you're serious?
When's the last time that you played a song from the Marshall Mathers LP? And what were you doing?
I was in the shower. Stan is on my shower mix.
All right. Would you listen to Stan at a bar?
Yeah, if Juan's with me, that motherfucker will play anything Eminem. But I know what you're doing.
Would you jam out and get hyped to Stan in your car?
No.
Would you be
Okay,
trying
hold
to
on.
listen to
Hold on,
it?
that's
Wait,
one-sided.
okay.
Hold on.
Yeah. So
Would you be trying to listen to this song like on a consistent basis over listening to something from Watch the Throne? Is where I'm going with this. Like
no, but
Hold on. Can I rebuttal that?
I want to rebuttal that.
Let me
Too.
rebuttal it first.
Oh,
When
Renee,
he talks about, oh, you're not done yet?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Big slim dog, 80-pound balls, dick 6 inch long.
I wish I knew what the fuck you're talking about.
See?
So
You
this
just
is the
made my
part
point
where
even better.
Damn, dude.
Oh, Trevor, you don't
I-
fucking fail
I
me,
know.
dude.
We
So
just
this is
made
the
Renee's
song
point.
where Exhibit, Snoop Dogg, and Eminem are in that song together.
Oh, yeah, with the videos of them like on tour. No. Well, okay. Now hear me out, Gio. Wait. Now listen.
Like that's like again, where Renee's saying the song's getting
Big
hyped up to.
Yeah.
That song is the one I always get hyped to. That's the song
Oh,
I listen to.
bitch, please too.
Yeah, that's the song I listen to on the way to my wedding to get hyped.
Really?
Yeah, I listened to that song on the way to my wedding.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin were jamming that, and I just can't believe Renee just. All
Well,
right.
I feel like
Well, okay, but listen.
outside of weird scenarios,
I have a song that I could jam to get hyped from that album,
Oh, you want to say it and then I'll say
and
it.
it goes like, "Hi kids, do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids?
That's good.
Want to copy me and do exactly what I did? Try to sit and get fucked up worse than my life is."
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Oh, that's not on the same album. Oh, I just pulled a Geo.
You pulled a Gio.
This episode's over, bro. This is stupid.
So
Wait, so what is that? That's not
Slim
the real
Shady
Slim
LP.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh. And your phone's ringing, I think.
That's not mine.
Oh, that might be mine.
Oh, your phone then.
Yeah.
Yo,
A phone is ringing.
no, that's the real Slim Shady. That is the real Slim Shady. That's on the Marshall
Find it.
Mathers LP.
uh
Right? Am I tripping?
Find it.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
so mad with you now.
am I no.
Find it, Trader. Go ahead.
Yes.
Where is it?
Yo, wait.
What? Oh, why are you getting what? Trado, stop.
No, it might be the second verse. Hold on.
It might be the second verse.
Hold on.
You know damn well
Now,
that's a first verse.
Do me a favor. Type
But
in the Slim
sometimes I
Shady
just want to
LP.
get on TV and let loose, but I can't. But it's cool to Tom Green
No,
and Humphrey
no.
Devil.
Do me a favor.
But my
Type
bum
in
is
the-
on your lips.
Type in the Slim Shady LP. Type in the Slim Shady LP.
And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss.
You said that with like
Bro,
all the
I
desperation
can't believe
in
I
your
just pulled a
voice.
Geo. Yo,
No.
I pulled a U.
No, that was worse, dude.
Nah.
That was
no
fucking
way.
worse.
That was worse because
That
that,
was
was
worse,
you
dude.
like damn like how could you not fuck with this song that's on
dude.
here?
Like, yeah, I fucked up. I'll own it, dude. But this was. I am so red right now. Oh, thank God you can't see
Whose
this.
fault is that? You have the Marshall Mathers LP and Slim Shady LP. You couldn't just switch up the names and like call it something else. That's not my
There's two
fault.
different things.
What was
We
your
just
what was
said
your
two
what was your
albums.
switch up? Like what did you fuck up on earlier?
I think it was. Oh shit! It was when I was talking about
As
the
he
Blueprint
realizes-
3, and
Oh,
I said
I got
Big Pimpin' was
99
on it.
yeah.
yeah, bro. Come on. Big
Oh my
Pimpin'?
God, dude!
Big Pimpin' spending cheese.
Hi, my name is.
Got chicks in the back of the truck laughing
Dude,
it up. Jigga
dude.
Man, that's what's up.
Hi, my name is. You confused. Hi, my name is on the Marshall Mathers LP.
Hi,
That was his.
my
That
name
was his
is-
single
my
from
name is-
from that album. That was his first single.
You know who's to blame though? Logic. Chicka. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Look,
He's
you
so
want to
mad.
Yo,
Look
you
how
guys
mad
can't
he is.
see this.
I
You
know.
guys can't
No,
see
fuck
this,
that.
but he's smiling.
Oh my God, how? Man, it's getting. I told you I could take my damn shirt off.
Oh, like Nelly is getting hot in here.
Where my band-aid at? I need a band-aid stat.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yo, Marshall Mathers LP and a Slim Shady LP just happens to be similar. Like the
You just
Big
said how
Pimpin',
different they were.
Big Pimpin'.
You just said how different these two albums were. The fuck you talking about?
Big Pimpin'. I just want to
No,
see
Peter,
the.
you can't defend it. I fucked up. I'll admit it, but no, you can't defend that.
That's so funny, bro. I just want to see how the
Are you
spikes
recording,
are on the.
Renee?
Oh my god.
This has to be
All
an
right, let's
episode
agree
clip.
that we both messed up.
Okay, I'll take.
Yeah, because we both took an L on this
Yeah.
bracket.
Mhm.
Renee,
Hey,
this
man,
is
to
your
be fair,
fault.
this is a lot of the same artists and a lot of like albums. You know what I mean? Like, this
Yeah,
is-
yeah, that's what I'm
Like-
saying. Like
if you're judging us out there, I want to see you do it and not fuck up. Okay, this is a lot of shit.
that was a lot. Yeah, nah, we fucked up. That was.
I mean, yeah, I'll own it. I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up too. And with that being said, I'm just gonna pick Eminem now because
What?
Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you
What?
did all
I-
of that.
Renee, I already wrote it down. I already wrote it down.
You all your
Renee,
fuck ups.
Renee, I wrote it down. Hey.
Well, because
hey.
look,
No,
like
hold on. You go ahead.
you, I established
When do
But
you?
I said it. I established Eminem as had a lot more to lose rather than Eminem or rather than Kanye and Jay-Z.
But that was before I spoke.
I know, I know, but I'm going back to that. I
So-
should have just kept it going with that.
No, because when have you ever misquoted a song from Watch the Throne like you just did with the Marshall Mathers LP?
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
It's provocative.
No,
Gets
it's not.
going.
Can you guys name the movie that's from?
Yes,
That's
Blades of Glory.
Yeah. that
Good
one.
shit, Trado.
Well, I saved your ass right now.
Yeah, right. Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
He
I
had a
knew
whole
it was one of
different
those.
accent.
It was one of those.
Damn, Ricky Bobby.
How smooth was that?
That's good.
Opt out, like, yo, yeah.
Yeah, see, I done told you.
Right?
Blades of Glory. I done
it was
told
that
you.
one.
But yeah, dude, like Eminem, come on, like he had a lot more to lose. Watch the Throne. If it sucked, they would have wrote it off as a trial
Yeah,
and error.
but it not
Like the
sucking.
re-up. It would have been like
The
the
re-up,
re-up.
yes.
It would have been like the
The
re-up.
re-up sucked. It had one
And no
good
one
song.
brings it up anymore, yeah.
One
No
good
one
song.
reads up anymore.
No,
Exact-
that would have happened. Watch the Throne, but did it affect Eminem or 50? No,
Yeah.
they still had great albums afterwards.
I agree.
So
Right. So that's why I'm saying like it's already easy to hate on it because like you said, I think in the first round, people's or I think it was
that was
Gio.
me. Yeah, the positions.
People's expectations were super through the roof. Like these are these two
So it's
juggernauts.
anticipated so
Yeah,
much.
it's
Yeah.
anticipated, and for them to meet those expectations, and it's rare if you hear someone that's like, "Yeah, I didn't like Watch the Throne," you know.
That is rare.
It is.
It's super rare.
But then how many people are offended by Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP but still listen to it? How many people are still offended by the F word and still be just jamming out when the lyric comes on? Even if
He
it's
did
society.
say that the judge putting him on trial asked him for an autograph for his daughter.
So you see what I mean? Like, yeah, granted, nowadays I won't say the F word like I used to back in the day, like when we were playing around, like, oh, stop being such an F word.
Yeah.
And now, like,
That one.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying fuck. Like,
No,
dude,
I'll
you
say
can
fuck.
that. We're not on radio. Like,
No, I can't. I don't want to say the F word because I feel like it's wrong
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when I was younger, I say it to everybody like, "Oh, dude, stop being such a that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
You
Yeah.
know
I
what
agree.
I mean? I feel like I can't say it now. But when I
But
listen to
do you
Eminem,
give- do
I'm
you
like,
give-
"Ugh."
Do you get? Oh, I see what you're
You
saying.
see what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because you forget about what the limitations
Again,
are.
it goes
and,
back to him being in that pretend world where he's not meaning what he's saying. He's like in a pretend world. Like he didn't cut a kid's head off and put it in a kid's mailbox.
So the same thing. Do you say the N word when you're singing "Ends in Paris"?
Huh? I feel like because
He
I'm
said, huh?
Hispanic. No. See, but I'm not as bad
Did
as
you see that
Sal
video?
when he did it in front of a room full of.
Yo,
full of
Sal,
what?
don't never do karaoke again. But dude, it's the same thing. You say the N word when you're singing the Paris song, like you just say it. You say the F word when you're saying any Eminem song that references,
Yeah, but I also say that
trying
to
so
all the
hard to-
other albums.
politically correct.
Yeah. But I'm still going with the Marshmallow LP, man. And
Yeah,
you are
I'm
too.
still, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, Renee.
Hey, Renee,
All
you
right.
had a good.
That was a
fight,
good-
man.
that was a
You were
good-
in
I
there.
tried.
You
My cheeks
almost-
are still red because of your arguments, bro.
You almost had me.
Yeah.
I mean, for clarity, I wrote down the Marshall Mathers LP a long time ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's
But
just content. It was just good
I
content.
was just trying to look like he was on the fence. I was like, maybe I can convince him.
You almost
Maybe
had
I
me.
could sneak this in there.
And then we
You
just have
almost
to see Renee awkwardly scratch it out.
What is that? What are you
Wait a
scratching
minute.
at?
Wait a minute.
Damn. All right, but finals. You got the Marshall Mathers LP versus 36 Chambers.
Oh man, I'm not gonna go first. Fuck this. Actually, I might go first because it's a lot easier. Yo, this is okay. So if you made it this far, did you anticipate this being the last final? Did you guys being in this
Honestly,
discussion?
I expected Marshmallow LP to be the final because I was gonna fight for that album tooth and nail.
Damn.
Just like how
So-
I was trying to fight for acid rap
Yeah.
in school.
So I was gonna fight for it tooth and nail.
He had
On
more
this
teeth.
on this one, I didn't know which one was gonna come out, to be honest.
Damn.
On this one though, I knew if I had to physically fight one of you, I was gonna give Marshmallow LP on the final.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. That's
Well, there
how-
you go.
that's
You got it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now, 36 Chambers is a really, really, really good album, man. And
you
Marshall
know-
Mathers
and you know
is
what's
a good
funny?
album too.
I'm thinking like, how would Eminem feel about this? Because he always sings the Wu-Tang's praises, and he always
Yeah.
talks about how they got him in the game and how he looked at them and idolized them.
I think he would give it to.
And I also
Wu-Tang.
agree. I feel like he would his hands down, and be like, why is this even an argument? Like, why are you even talking about this?
But are you thinking about like the stands though? Are the stands gonna give it to Wu Tang?
Huh? I mean, I feel like at one point I would consider myself a stand.
You trying to buy yourself some time? Huh? What?
Are you trying to calculate
What you want? No.
Like the Hangover.
Right.
Motherfucking-
how many 4-for-4s? No.
Fo. No. But yeah, dude, like the stands, like Eminem's fans aren't gonna give it up to Wu Tang right away. You know, like
Well, I feel like I would consider us Eminem fans, and I feel like we're still like, we're still giving it the argument.
but see, like I didn't learn all of 36 Chamber the way I learned Eminem songs.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're iconic, and yeah, they're like pioneers, and they brought gangster rap, and they brought like sounds out of like New York based area to the rest of the world. But if you think of New York as a city and you compare it to Detroit, Detroit wasn't supposed to make a white rapper come out and attack the world.
Right.
But New York will make multiple rappers come out. You know what I'm saying? So Eminem had a lot more to fight for recognition as opposed to someone coming out of New York.
Right. So not only him being white, but also him being from the Midwest in Detroit.
I didn't want to use the white one, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to use the W word.
Yeah. Wells?
Wells Fargo.
but yeah, he definitely does not shy away from it. How he was like the only white kid in these poor neighborhoods, and that's why he was bullied upon, and
Yep.
and like not only that, but trying to be a rapper in a African American dominated world.
Yeah.
Because like before that, who was the white rappers? Vanilla Ice, and
Solid. No.
Yeah.
and they were just like novelty acts. They were just there to like, hey, look, the white people got something to say
To
about
make
this.
money off of hip hop.
Yeah, exactly. So who takes Vanilla Ice seriously? But Eminem like knocked down the door down with these barriers and was like, "Yo, I'm for real."
But 36 Chambers knocked down the doors for Wu-Tang when it was just like not gangster rap thrown at your face like that.
Well, I feel like in New York, because you got to remember.
Oh, because you had NWA on the West
NWA,
Coast.
Eazy-E, and Ice Cube. They were.
But that
like,
was the time where like internet wasn't a thing. So unless you didn't hear it from word of mouth, you didn't know that these group of guys had an album out
well,
all
yeah,
across the
you got
country.
MTV. You got MTV. Yeah, your MTV
Yeah.
Raps. So you did know about
everyone
NWA.
tunes
You did
into
know
that.
about Ice Cube. You did know about these guys.
Ooh,
But in the
okay.
again in the East Coast, you had. I went to the store and I bought myself a hat. Ha 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 ha.
Great
That's
great
what,
song.
That's what you had.
I fuck with that.
That's what you had in the East
I love
Coast.
buying hats.
You see, Juan? That's that shit.
That's that shit.
Damn, Juan, you still here? Shout out to Juan, man.
Hey, you know what? Funny story. I actually got that little snippet from a Childish Gambino stand up.
Oh, yeah?
Where he was talking about rapping and he was
Yeah.
like, back in the 80s, it was like, I went to the hat store and I bought myself a hat. Ha, ha, ha. So I got that from Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Word
All
out to
right,
Childish
yeah.
Gambino,
There you go.
aka Donald Glover, aka Troy.
This is America. Great song.
Oh yeah, guns in my area.
So I'm gonna go with Marshall Mathers LP.
Ooh.
You just came out of fucking left. Me and Trent are having this like
Jesus.
dialogue to come out of left field.
Yo.
I just want to get this out there.
Yeah, you're trying to get to that pizza, huh? The-
Oh no, I just
I mean, I can smell it.
I'm gonna go with it, because at this point we're really comparing one person to a whole group, and the fact that you're even making that comparison tells you how good that one person is.
Damn, fuck.
That,
That's true.
and then plus like
And he's white.
And he's white.
Wu-Tang, they do their thing and they just do their thing. But Eminem, I feel like he's done music in so many different ways. Like he's reinvented what a rap song could sound like and look like. Just met, a handful of times, even like with the type of music videos that he would put out early on, like they're just completely left field from
Different.
everything else that's there. And it just, doesn't hold back on any of that. So things like that. And then when like people come at Eminem,
He doesn't like.
he goes in full force at them, like no matter how ridiculous it might be.
Yeah.
I just thought about how Nick Cannon put 3 diss songs towards Eminem.
God.
He didn't respond, and he still
And he
won.
still won,
He
bro.
still won.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna go with Eminem.
Much Brothers LP all the
Yeah,
way, baby. Let's
all
go.
day, dude.
Much Brothers LP.
Yo, honestly, yeah, Renee,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Gio, you're right.
Yep.
Nick Cannon, you're a loser. Like,
Stop rapping, please, man.
Bro,
like, hey,
just
you
stop.
Wild 'N Out's a good show. Stick to that, dude. Stick to
Yeah.
that.
it all comes down to Wild 'N Out. But yeah, guys, the Marshall Mathers LP has won this rigorous hip hop bracket.
Just like we drew it up, right, Gio?
Yo.
While
I'm
I
talking
was
about backstage.
That's fucked up.
All we had to do was eliminate acid rap.
Acid
early.
rap, and we were golden.
Yo, that's crazy. But
R.I.P. Acid rap.
yo, Gio, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Man,
Thanks
thank you guys for letting
yeah.
me do this episode,
Yeah.
man. It's fucking
Thanks for
amazing,
coming
guys.
back
Thank
on.
you.
Thanks for bringing the bracket. Let the people know where they can find you, or if you got anything going on, or if you want to plug anything. Any
Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I am the stud 357. DASTUD 357. Follow me. I'll give you the follow back.
Damn, there
And
you go.
I just want to say thank you again to these beautiful hosts and letting me
Beautiful.
put down the business as I usually do, because I gave this podcast the business.
Damn, yo, are you trademarking shit
No,
on our
it's
Hey, you
show?
know what? I think I'm going to now. I think I have to.
What?
Do I
That
have
was
to?
good.
Did we get a cut?
That was good.
Did we
Hey,
get a cut?
hey, can I
Cut
put
of the
like,
business?
Can
Yeah.
I put like the little boombox on the bottom, like the
We'll
little?
talk- we'll talk off-
about
we'll
that,
talk
'cause
off air.
I just
Yeah.
gave you all the business
There
again.
you go.
You're
Damn.
welcome.
Damn.
Giving
Yo,
y'all the business.
This has been another episode of Trade Without a Radio, and on this week we sold our radio for what, Renee?
For a copy of the Marshall Mathers LP.
There it is. Thank you guys. Tune in as always. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Dope.